You son of a bitch. Cause Punch Drunk loves you.
Punch drunk, hungover. Wake up to the new me. Bye-bye to my old self. Wake up to the new me. Bye-bye to my old self. Wake up to the new me.
Happy Hour Thursday!
Let's get ready to
Let's go smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen.
Bye-bye to my old self.
What?
To the new me. Bye-bye to my old self. Wake up to the new me. Back then they showed no love. Punch drunk,
Let's get ready to
Smash that like button, ladies and gentlemen. Smash it, smash it, smash it, baby.
Bye-bye to my old self. Wake up to the new me.
Let's get ready to
Yeah. You already know. This is Paul Drunk Boxing, a.k.a. Mr. Moonshine himself, a.k.a. El Adobo, a.k.a. El Sazón, a.k.a. El Borracho, a.k.a. Café Bustelo, a.k.a. El Pastor de Boxeo. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in this side of heaven. God bless you all. She has been a good week in the sport of boxing. A lot of drama, a lot of gossip. Yeah. If you haven't become a member of Punch Drunk Boxing, you already know, man. Smash that link already in the pin. Hope you're having a good week. We're coming to the end of the week. You know what I'm saying? Happy Hour Thursday, Friday. You know what I'm saying? If you work from Monday to Friday, you know what I'm saying? Go have a good evening. Since Saturday going to hit this weekend out here in New York City, going to be kind of warm up. It's going to be warm, man. Shit, thinking about going to the beach. Nah, crazy. I ain't going to Chocha Beach. Yo, y'all already know this weekend is fight week. This weekend we got Tyson Fury back in the ring. One of the prestige heavyweights of this era. Future Hall of Famer Tyson Fury right back in the ring. Netflix. We got Conor Benn. You already know that came out, that victory with Chris Eubank Jr. capturing the fight of the year 2025 with Chris Eubank Jr. Shout out to Conor Benn, going to be fading Regis Prograis, former super lightweight. That's going to be a good matchup, but I think that Conor Benn is going to do his thing. Shout out to Nigel Benn as well. Shout out to Netflix for investing in the sport of boxing. Everybody got a home in the sport of boxing. Shout out to all the promoters that locked in the deals. You know what I'm saying? To sustain their the momentum and the fighters. Everybody got a home. Shout out to Top Rank for securing the DAZN deal. Shout out to Golden Boy Promotions to secure that DAZN deal. Shout out to Matchroom Boxing for extending the deal with DAZN. Shout out to MVP Promotions for locking the contract with ESPN. Shout out to everybody, all the entities. Shout out to PBC for still doing business with Amazon Prime. Everybody got a home. Shout out to Zoo for Boxing for locking out the $7.7 billion Paramount deal. Everybody got a home. We gonna get boxing after boxing after boxing, and if we don't get boxing after boxing then we got a problem in the sport of boxing because everybody got a home. Everybody got new money. Everybody on a good budget. Everybody on a good budget. You feel me? Everybody got new money. Fighters gonna get paid. The fights we gonna see. You already seen the press conference yesterday. Xander Zayas, the unified champion in the junior middleweight division. You already know the 154-pound division, the most stacked division in the sport of boxing. I've been telling y'all for years and years and years. You know what I'm saying? Gonna be facing Jerome Bruce Ennis, Brotherly Love, Philadelphia's own. You feel me? That's gonna be a great fight. That's going to be a great fight. Philly in the building, New York in the building, Puerto Rico in the building. God damn, it's going to be a good fight in the Barclays Center. Also, shout out to the 7th Division World Champion, former featherweight undisputed La Reina, Amanda Serrano from Carolina, Puerto Rico, Bushwick, Brooklyn. Going to be fighting in El Paso, Texas. She's back. She's back. Shout out to Holmes as well. She's back. Shout out to Alicia Baumgartner, the former super featherweight undisputed. Gonna be main event in Madison Square Garden. April 17. Shadeja Green in the co-main event versus Lanny Daniels. April 17. New York City. Women boxing. Shout out to all the funners that support women boxing and the women combat warriors. You feel me? Man, boxing is lit. Boxing is lit. Boxing is lit. Again, shout out to Deontay Wilder beating Derek Chisora. Deontay Wilder, prestige American heavyweight, back in the scene. We needed that. I don't give a damn if y'all like or dislike Deontay Wilder. We need Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder makes the heavyweight division a little bit more interesting than it is without him. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things moving in the sport of boxing. Rumor has it that Shakur Stevenson in talks to fight Muretaya in a 135-pound division. Let's go. Muretaya, who just beat Andy Cruz, did his thing. Surprised a lot of people. Took over the second half of the fight. We need that Wilder AJ. Shout out to AJ. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, getting his mental right. His heavy heart gets lighter each and every day. Once again, my condolences go out to his friends and his family for the passing of his two best friends. Man, I'm hyped, bro. I'm hyped. Jamal Charlo say he's gonna retire, but I don't believe he gonna retire. I don't believe. We see Canelo Alvarez, the former 4-division world champion, super middleweight undisputed, aka King Nello, aka Cartelo, aka Casnello, aka Payday, aka get the fuck out of here, man. Canelo Alvarez right back in the gym. I don't know who's gonna be paying Canelo Alvarez because you know Turkey Al Sheikh been on the low. You know what I'm saying? He been on a little hush. I know he's tweeting about the Tyson Fury, but he don't got the same energy though. I don't know. Turkey Al, you know, out there, it's unfortunate there's a war out there in the Middle East and stuff like that. They dodging bullets, they dodging bombs and stuff like that out there in Rehab. I don't know if Turkey Al Sheikh gonna be paying these fighters anymore. You seen Devin Haney going in negotiations with Rolly Romero for on PBC. We seen David Benavidez versus Sula Ramirez. They doing on PBC. You know what I'm saying? We seen Richardson Hitchens and Edgar Berlanga signing with Sue for boxing. Shout out to Keith Connolly doing his job as a manager, 2025 manager of the year. I don't know. I think that Turkey Al Sheikh got 1 foot in and 1 foot out the door. Canelo Alvarez says, "Tú me vas a pagar, Turkey." You know, we have a lot of plans. September. I don't know, Canelo. My money is coming up short. I don't know. I talked to the prince. The prince said, "Fuck boxing. Don't you understand what we have?" Canelo Alvarez said, "Hey, you know what I'm saying? We had a deal." I know we had a deal, motherfucker. I know it. You don't care about my people. Don't you just care about you in the ring and my money, motherfucker? Didn't I pay you good money? Why don't you say it? Turkey, are your people doing okay? No, you want my money. I know sugar daddy, motherfucker. I ain't no sugar daddy. I don't know. Hey, yo, man. Turkey Al Sheikh seem kind of quiet, huh? Didn't I support you motherfuckers enough? Didn't I give you Shakur and Teofimo? Didn't I give you Bud Crawford and Canelo Alvarez? Didn't I give you the heavyweight champion championship with Anthony Joshua. I'm sorry, with Tyson Fury and Usyk. Did not give you the light heavyweight with Bertrand and Bervor. Did not give you the Ras Crescendo, and you still were my mother, you bitch, ungrateful motherfucker. Don't you? None of you in the boxing going to say, "Are you right, Turkey and Shake? Are your people's okay? Are you all right?" Yo, I wish Turkey and Shake comes. Hey, yo, I wish Turkey and Shake comes. I say, I'd been waiting on one of the boxers that I spoon-fed millions of dollars to tell me, am I all right? And my people are right? Or when I was giving you the fucking money, you all were saying assalamu alaikum to me. You was looking at me like I was Muhammad. Yo. Ain't nobody between that Turkey. Yo, you doing all right? Your people doing all right and stuff like that now. Not even my chocolate thunder, Terrence Crawford. You have not called me. I think Turkey I Shake, that's what it is. People been ungrateful with Turkey I Shake. Huh? People, you have not called me cinnamon bun. Canelo, you chocolate thunder have not called me. I told Devin Haney, get the fuck out of here and deal with Al Heyman. Oh, man. Boxing is a funny place, y'all. Smash that like button. Hey, yo, boxing is a funny place. You know what I'm saying? It's a very strange, funny place. You know what I'm saying? I always say that about you. Let's be real, let's be honest. But the boxing community is a cesspool, man. We're the cesspool, man, of the sport. Of the sport industry. The boxing community is a damn cesspool. Let's be real, let's be honest. Let's be real. It's been like that for years. We don't give a damn. We like all the trash. We like all of it. We seen damn Javante Davis giving the impression of Ike Tank Turner. Ike Tank Turner. And all we care about, when is Tank gonna be back in the ring? Man, motherfucker, come on, man. What you talking about, man? We don't need to see that motherfuckers in the ring. You don't see what he does to women. I don't give a damn, man. I want to see Tank versus Shakur. We don't give a damn. Hey, yo, we always been like that. We always been like that. Mike Tyson was in jail. Let's be honest. I love Mike. Mike is my favorite fighter. Mike Tyson, we try to forget. Mike Tyson went to jail for rape. He went to jail. He was convicted as a rapist. We don't even want to say no more. We don't even want to attach the capital R-A-P-E next to Mike. We love Mike too much. We didn't even. Hey, yo, we love Mike so much. We was in tune with the entertainment that Mike Tyson brought to us. We ain't give a damn about Desiree Washington. Look, people forget about Desiree Washington. What happened to Desiree Washington? Nobody be, hey, yo, Desiree, are you okay? Are you all right? What was the experience? Man, we wanted that bitch. He didn't do it. What she was doing at 4 o'clock in the hotel? What you think she was going? What they was going to do? What you think that you was going to watch General Hospital or jewelry infomercial in the hotel room? You know you gonna get laid the pipe on. You know what I'm saying? We ain't give a damn about that. Let's be real. Let's be honest. This is boxing. This is boxing. We don't treat these athletes like the NBA. If LeBron James would have smacked some chick up and down in a club, we'd be like, ban him. The NBA will ban LeBron James. Just like they did Rice from Baltimore. Beat up his girl in the elevator. Banned. Hey, yo, let me tell you like this. Y'all remember when, what's his name? Felix Verdejo, the Puerto Rican that was convicted for murder for life. He's in Puerto Rico, but you remember when his trial was going and they asked Bob Arum, is he still with Top Rank? Well, you know, the proceedings, he still hasn't been convicted, so he's still under Top Rank. The case was so easy. We're like, yeah. He paid to kill that woman. You know what I'm saying? And still, he was still. Did y'all know that during all that time he was still signed to Top Rank? They ain't drop him. They ain't drop him. They ain't drop him. Gervonta Tan, see, a guy like Gervonta Tan Davis, he's the Chris Brown of boxing. You know what I'm saying? They try to hold that shit on Chris Brown, what he did to Rihanna back in the days and stuff like that. But you know, she was slapping him up too. She was slapping him up. But I know, see, guys, you ain't never gonna win, so keep your hands to yourself. If a woman slap you up, just shake her up. Don't just shake her up, and that's it. And guys got to start calling 911 too. Mike from Boston in the building. That's the problem. That dudes don't want to call 911. Call 911. If your chick is about to wild out, you know how you kill you. I'm gonna fuck you. I'm gonna kill you. Call 911. Stop being a little bitch. Fuck that. Hey, yo, fellas, sometimes we got to be a little bitch. Call 911. If your chick is going on off the rock or a rock, call 911. You got a crazy baby mama, call 911 right away. Shit, that's the problem, man. I ain't gonna call, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna snitch. Man, I'm the first motherfucker to snitch on my baby mama. She gonna be acting crazy to me. Oh, I'm gonna sit there. I'm calling 911. 911. Excuse me, 911. Yes, no, baby mama over here crazy. She done slashed the tire. She hit me in the head and bullshit. What happened? 911. Come right now. 911. That's what we don't do. And go to family court and shit like that. We go to family court. And stuff like, you know what I'm saying? Family court is fucked up. You know what I'm saying? They never care about men and shit like that. They don't care about the fathers because we never first. You know what I'm saying? We never first. Look at the ladies now. Shit. The fuck is Punch talking about now? I'm over here listening about this Claressa Shields saying everybody broke shit, and now he want to talk about because I got my baby daddy on the fucking family court because he motherfucker he cheat. But that's real, man. You got to be first. You separate with your girl, something like that. It's all good and dandy when y'all together, but when y'all apart, y'all enemies and stuff like that, she about to go to court. You got to be a race. It got to be a race. You better call that Uber first. You better get on that express train. It's the race to family court and file the petition. Who's going to win? Man, so the dudes are too slow. Then it's your baby mama against you, and you in court like this. They don't respect me. No, because it's your baby mama against you. It's the baby mama because she wouldn't file the petition. It's your baby mama against you. Now the judge is just looking at you like, oh, loser. Loser. When do you want to see your child? Every other weekend, all right? No. Every other weekend. Get the fuck out. Talking about broke. A lot of people, let's be honest, folks. Claressa Shields, one of the greatest that ever laced them up. Claressa Shields, one of the greatest females that ever laced them up. Let's give credit to Claressa Shields. Claressa. All right, that's going to be the only credit you're going to get this evening. That's going to be the only credit you're going to give this evening. Because at the end of the day, let's be real, let's be honest. Ain't nobody dissing Claressa Shields what she does in the ring. Ain't nobody dissing this woman what she does in the ring. Ain't nobody dissing your ass. Nobody dissed Claressa Shields what she does in the ring. I mean, she don't get knockouts. You know what I'm saying? She got marshmallow hands. You feel me? It is what it is. And she be saying she could beat up men. Shut the fuck up. You ain't going to beat up nobody. You ain't going to beat up men. All right. And if you do want to beat up a man, how about, and remember, I said this in one of the lives. When was it? Like last month, 3 weeks ago and stuff like that. I said, yo, Claressa Shields, you know how you going to get everybody on your side when you say that you could beat up men? You know how you going to get everybody on your side? If you say that you could beat up men, is that you are going to pitch a show to Netflix or one of these platforms, Hulu, Disney, I don't know, you know what I'm saying? Paramount, whatever, ESPN, whatever, BET, I don't know. And you will fight Claressa Shields versus woman beaters. Boom. Claressa, listen to me. Y'all all about entertainment, right? Papoose, come downstairs. Hey, yo, Papoose, come downstairs and let me explain to you how we can fix all this, how Claressa Shields is going to be highly respected. When people are going to hold their criticism or constructive criticism, they're going to hold it because they're going to be, damn, this is a good show. Claressa Shields versus woman beaters. oh shit, Claressa Shields is gonna, and then they're gonna be, even the females that don't like Claressa Shields gonna be like, shit, that she's alright. Cause I can't fuck with my man, cause you know what I'm saying? I'm a woman, but go ahead, girl. Go ahead, girl. Fuck him up cause he fucked me up. And the women that have been violated is gonna live vicariously through Claressa Shields. I'm giving you a pitch. I am giving you a show. I'm giving you a show. You know what I'm saying? Imagine going to the courts and filming, oh, he's a woman beater. All right, I want to fight you and stuff like that. Fuck you, bitch, I'll fight you. You know what I'm saying? Claressa Shields, imagine she beat up a dude that beat up a girl, that beat up his, a man that beats up his woman. Oh, shit. She gonna get love. I'm giving her something that people could appreciate, even within her toxic talking shit character ways. It will make sense. See, I'm giving her the pitch. It's stop. You don't have to go into a studio and rippity rappy that shit. Okay, nobody want to listen to that bullshit. All right, I am giving you another idea. Right? There you go. Hey, Punch, you and your crazy ideas. I'm with it. You see? You feel me? You feel me, my brother? Right? Claressa, I'm giving you something. I know Claressa, I don't like this chip too, peanut head tattoo, motherfucker, and stuff like that. But he got an idea. Papoose, come downstairs. We got an idea from this fucking punch drunk, broke motherfucker. But he does have a good idea. Come downstairs. What you doing upstairs? You speaking around me again? I'm speaking to my daughter. You're like, I'm speaking to my daughter. Be right there. Come on upstairs. You seen that Vlad TV? You seen that Vlad TV interview with Papoose? Hey, yo, I think Papoose spoke too much. Yo, the thing is that Papoose, you know, I gotta be honest. Hey, yo, Papoose, I think that you a bad liar. It's like, you know, there are bad liars and there are good liars out there. There are good actors. See, Papoose, he's a bad actor. He's a bad actor. You don't even got to answer the question. Everybody see through. You know what it is? You know why Claressa Shields is mad? And you know why Papoose does not defend Claressa Shields when he's being versus 50 cents. Fight! Fury! Films! Con lo 20 pesos with the 20 beans! A comprar comida china! Good looking now, Fight Fury Films, my brother. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Donation. I thought it was a trash can. Good looking out. Good looking out. Ill will. With the 20 B's. I poop. Hey, yo, let me pump some gas for gas money. Good looking out. Appreciate you, Ill will. Ill will. Nas' best friend. Rest in peace. You feel me? Appreciate you. Appreciate you, Ill will. God bless y'all, man. Very, very appreciate y'all, man. Humbly appreciate y'all. God bless. You know what I'm saying? Little help, you know, boy, because we broke out here. You feel me? And you know what? A lot of people say your Claressa Shields, oh, she be lying. She lie about a lot of shit. Claressa Shields lie about a lot of shit. She was saying, look what she said yesterday. Hold on, let's play what she said yesterday. She said, let's play what Claressa, the great, said yesterday on her live. Hold on.
This is broke behavior. Y'all. This is broke shit. None of these fake ass, broke ass, crying ass, bald head ass, black ass bloggers ain't came with shit. Bro, broke, bro. It's brokenness. Bro. It's broke. Y'all obsessed with me. Everything I do. Now, y'all obsessed with my friendships, obsessed with my relationship, obsessed with my family. Y'all just obsessed. And this is every day. Every day you dummies got a whole nother lie. Y'all haven't told the truth about nothing yet.
What you talking about, bitch? What you talking about, man? We talking about lie. We ain't saying no goddamn lie. But you know what? I'm going to tell you said one truth. One truth. We're going to get to that truth. But you said a whole lot lies. You lie each and every day. Lie is your part-time job. You a full-time boxer, but a part-time liar, damn it. Huh? Talking about first, man, you want to go through all the lies? Do you want to go through all the lies? Women, stop, man. You're the type to try to disguise yourself, go into a podcast, disguising yourself, and you can't even disguise yourself. She spoke like Claressa. She was on that podcast, disguising as somebody else, but she can't, like at least do like what I do, like when I do impersonations. You know what I'm saying? Like you should be like, hey, my name is, Clarence Holyfield. I do follow women boxing and stuff, but I'm really upset. I'm really upset that you guys are dissing what Claressa Shields has done in her career, and I don't appreciate it. I think that we should be men and appreciate the women. She came from a long, hard life and struggles, and she's been contaminated with Flint water, so her brain is not, and she got punched in the head for a living. So cut her a break. I think you're being too hard on her. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she wasn't. She's not pretty and all like that. You know what I'm saying? But I think after sparring, she smells like like a sewer. But it doesn't matter. She's great. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on. She went out there she couldn't even disguise herself. She couldn't help it. Hello. Why are you hating? Are you Claressa? No. Why are you hating? All right. Let's go with the lie. She said that she was the first female to get $1 million in a fight. When Shannon Sharp asked her. And she, no, you not. It was Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor. Everybody knows that. April of 2022. You was the second or you was the third. Let's say you was the third in October when you faced Savannah Marshall out there in the UK. All right? But you lied about that. Oh, when they asked about Papoose, hey, yo, Vlad TV, see, that's the question that everybody been waiting for. Vlad TV, you do for the most part, you do a good job. Vlad TV does a good job for the most part what he's done. But the question that we all wanted to hear was, Papoose, are you still married? Claressa was like that looking at the interview. Oh, Vlad, don't ask him. I'll fuck you up. Don't ask him. Don't ask. You know what I'm saying? That would have been funny. You are with a married man. That's it. It's hey, yo, if you want to be with a married man, be with a married man. It's all right. Hey, yo, Michael Blackson is having a show and he's talking about side pieces and shit like that. If you want to be, yo, you can be a side piece. Don't worry. Look, folks, we're living in a world right now where abnormal has become normal. You know what I'm saying? It's unfortunate, but we just living in the world. We can't depend that we're living in heaven right now. We're not in heaven. So everything goes. I know that people we have most of us have morals, principles. Sometimes we get off track. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes we get off track, but when you have God in your heart, there's always a center. So every time you go off track, you know where you know where to go back home. You know what I'm saying? You know where to go back home. We always go back home, right? Because that's the real value. Like I said in my video earlier, the real value is having God in your heart, having a personal relationship with God. That's the real value. I don't care. To be honest, folks, I've never been money driven. I know money is important, but I've never been money driven. You know what I'm saying? I love God and I fear God at the same time. But God knows my sense of humor and stuff like that, right? Papa Dio. You know what I'm saying? So I don't care how much money a dude next to me got, and I don't care how much a person don't have. You got to treat everybody the same. Money comes and goes. Money comes and goes. Sometimes we are in our highs and sometimes we are in our lows. And sometimes we're just in the middle, maintaining. You feel me? My wealth. I'm never broke. I can have nothing on my pocket. I can have 55 cents. I can have 55 cents. Right? But when I got God in my heart and I pray to God, God comes through on his timing. Even when I ask him for God, hey, yo, me and God, we argued before a lot. Trust me, there was times, man, I don't believe in you when I was growing up. Oh, man, why you doing this shit to me? You know what I'm saying? And every time when I'm trying to run away from God, I just go right back to him. Every time, most of my life from 15 to my 30s, I'm like, yo, I was battling, bro. I used to walk with a Bible and a Quran at the same time. As a matter of fact, let me tell you like this, a short story. I don't want to, go into details, but I found Jesus Christ as my Lord and Savior through the Quran, me leading to Islam. I was already making my mind up. And I remember I was in a one train. It was what, 2012, 2013. It was in a one train. And I had the Quran and I had the Bible at the same time. There was a lady in front of me. And she said, you seem confused. I said, no, I'm not confused. I'm just within my journey. You know what I'm saying? And she said, Christ loves you. Well, I know. But around that time, I'm little. It's like I was born. You know, when you born and your family, your grandmother, she's Christian. So, but it wasn't my choice. So when I'm going on my journey, I want to find what I believe in. So I always had this battle, this strange relationship with God, right? And my belief, Jesus Christ has been my Lord and Savior. You know what I'm saying? I always, but we have this. So it was a time when I'm like, you know what, man, I like Christ, but I like the religion of Islam. But fast forward, going through some hard times, and I'm living in my car, and I'm reading the Bible, and I just started crying. And it was like I just opened the Quran and I just started reading about Jesus. And I'm like, man, every time I'm trying to run away from Jesus, hey, yo, I find him someplace. So I'm like, damn, the Quran, man, you know what? I surrendered, man. I started crying, man. I got out my car. It was raining that day right outside of Van Colen Park. Man, I was crying. That's it, man. Ain't no back and forth. That's it. You got me. Every time I'm trying to run away from you, man, you be pulling me back. That's how, to be honest, that's how I talk. I don't have no traditional way. Santa Maria, Madre de Dios. No. I talk to God the way that I talk as a friend. God is almighty. God deals with us individually, not in groups. So, I talk to God just like that. Yo, I remember when I got my diploma and stuff like that, I was giving pounds to the air. Nobody thought I was going to graduate from high school and stuff like that. I remember my grandmother and stuff like that. I can't go to the graduation because I was living with my grandmother at the time. I can't go to your graduation because, she was babysitting like 5 kids. And I remember my pops was like, yo, why you just don't get your GED? See, they didn't know what I'm like, I'm still in high school. What this motherfucker talking about? Why I'm getting my GED? My parents were going through their shit. I was there with my grandmother. They don't know what the fuck is going on. And I told my grandmother that night, because he dropped on my baby sister. My grandmother used to babysit my baby sister, but I was living with my grandmother. And I wasn't cool with my parents at the time. They was going through a little divorce and shit like that. It was going crazy. And one time when he dropped the balls, man, what you doing, man? When you can get your GED? And I'm telling my grandmother, like, what the fuck is talking about? I graduate tomorrow. But they don't worry. Graduated that morning and stuff like that. I was tight graduating at the same time. You know what I'm saying? All alone. My mother came after the ceremony, right? But shout out to moms. But I remember going back to the Bronx. I was living at the time with my grandmother. And I'm talking to God like, yo, if anybody was looking at me, they think that I was crazy. I said, I told you, hey, yo, God. I was like this, giving pounds. Like while I was walking, I'm like, yo. They ain't gonna believe I told them. They think I'm dumb, motherfuckers. Everybody call me crazy Eddie. They think I'm dumb. Got loose screws. It's like, I told you. I told you. Thank you, Lord. Yo, I'm telling you, bro. Me thinking about it right now, I know even the neighbors. When I'm going, I remember I was going up the stairs. They were on the 4th floor. I'm like, yo, I was giving chest bumps to the wall, bro. Literally. Giving chest bumps to the wall. But through that, you have your problems, you know what I'm saying? Your issues, your up and downs and stuff like that. Where you feel like it's just like I said, we have a victimhood mentality. And when things ain't going right, we like to blame everybody else. I think we all been through that. Especially the people that where we was raised, where we were from, the less fortunate, poverty. We know how to struggle, we know how to survive, but we also know how to blame. Right? That's why people outside of our culture, outside of the way that we was raised, outside of our class, right? Class, they respect us when they see us in the same room. If you were around wealthy people or whatever, whether they females and females, they might not want to live the life that we live or was raised the way that we was raised, but they respect us because they be like, man, you in the same room with me. And yo, a lot of people would jump off the roof if they live 5 days. I think wouldn't even last 5 days. Living the way that we live, Chef Boyardee, mayonnaise sandwiches, not even eating water, bad water at the same time. That's why we sick right now. Just think about all the shit that we've been eating since till we grew to a stage where we're making good money and understand nutrition. And that shit sometimes is up 25 and up. So imagine all that garbage we put inside of our body. You'd be like, man, motherfucker, I'm healthy. Why do I got diabetes? And, no, all them years, 25, 23, 20, 30 years of garbage. Right? It's one thing we know how to do. That society has brainwashed us also. We know how to survive. We know how to struggle. We know how to keep a smile while we're hungry. You peep that? Yo, let's be real, let's be honest. We so dirty. And I'm not saying that way. I'm saying it in a good way. Like this is just what we are. You remember when they used to throw the bed? People used to throw their bed outside with pee stains and shit like that. Probably sperm, pee stains, sperm, VGG juice stains. And we used to play wrestling outside with the cochon. We ain't give a damn who bet that shit with us, and we playing wrestling and shit like that. Tag me, let's play tag team. Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior, and put all our body. And remember, the bed used to be next to the garbage. We'll play around with that. We play wrestling. We do some crazy. Hey, yo, folks. The pump water, right? How many times the fire hydrant is open and we drinking off the fire hydrant water? That's toilet water. Literally toilet water. You know what I'm saying? We're drinking off the fire. How many times? Come on, be real and be honest. How many times that fire hydrant was open and we like, let me get a bottle and pour, and let me get a bottle. Let me get a bottle. Let me get you. I ain't going to the back in the days. In the summer, back in the days, we didn't buy water. Open up the fire hydrant, get a little bottle, plastic bottle, and drip. We ain't lying. So I believe sometimes most of us got a little loose screws. We got some dead brain cells. I get it. You can tell the Claressa Shields got little dead brain cells as well. And I think that she don't like it because we naturally don't like it. We naturally don't like when somebody's trying to correct us. We so broke. Doesn't matter how much money we got sometimes. But we're broken here. And broken here, some people that you can't even identify people that's looking out for you. You can't even identify the people that's actually looking out for you. People be like, hey, yo, but Punch and all these bloggers and everybody, you so hard on Claressa Shields. Claressa Shields is hard herself. Claressa Shields is a fighter. And we all fighters in our own rights, right? We might not be in the ring, but we in the ring of life. And there's something about our community that we all are subjected to. Tough love. Because we come from the struggle. We got to survive. Ain't no excuses. Nobody feels sorry for us. Tough love. You a tough girl, Claressa? Let's be real, let's be honest. The people that's doing videos constantly about Claressa Shields or whatever, in the beginning of the criticism, the constructive criticism, it was looking out for you. It was seeing a woman that made it from the slums, strong woman, courageous woman. Her occupation is stepping inside a ring, risking her life, whether in sparring, whether in real fights, representing USA, brought the gold medal. Proud. And we see an evolution, but the evolution that's looking like it's going a whole nother way. And I was thinking about this before going live, and I'm like, you know what? I understand why Claressa Shields believes that her new money, in my opinion, because I believe if you look at Claressa Shields' interviews back in the days, 2020, 2012, 2011, you could see the change. Everybody changes, but the thing is, we don't see the change for the better. I could see, and people could see it with me. I look to me, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm good for criticism as well. If y'all could criticize me. Y'all could email me. Hey, I want to be I want to be the best self. I want to be my best self. I'm good with constructive criticism. I got tough skin. As tough as Claressa Shields is, you don't got tough skin. And that's kind of weird. You don't got tough skin. You answer to everybody. Everybody gets under your skin. Everybody that says something, you want to sue them. Everybody says something, everybody lying except you. Everybody in the world is lying. Now you got money, so everybody that talks about you is broke. I know 5 years ago, you ain't calling nobody broke. I know 6 years, 7 years ago, you ain't calling nobody broke. You wouldn't dare call nobody broke because you know where you come from, but now you got money, so it's okay to call people broke. But when you live life as long as some of us has lived, if some people got a lot of experience, so you could be 20 and feel like you 50 years old. The real value, the real wealth is, like I said, is having God in your heart, having a personal relationship with God. You may think you may have a personal relationship with God, but like I said in the video early on, we all know that if you know God and you know the Bible and you know scripture, that you know that the devil comes in a pretty face. The devil was never meant to be ugly. God made Lucifer the prettiest, the most beautiful angel. God don't come in an ugly form. He'll make you do some ugly shit, but he don't come. Never, even when the devil first manipulated the mind of Eve, he came in a pretty face. The devil never came ugly. The devil is the most attractive spirit outside of God there is. And when you think you're getting blessed by God, you're actually getting blessed by the devil. When you think that God is leading you, no, the devil is leading you. That's why I always say to athletes, to boxers, when especially in boxing, right? Because I know a lot of boxers and stuff like that. And I always hate when boxers be like, yo, I'm going to prove the haters wrong. I'm going to prove the haters wrong. Motherfucker, you ain't going to prove the haters wrong. Do you know that the hate comes from the devil? That if you're trying to prove the haters wrong, whether you're a person in the community on boxing or whatever field you on, oh yeah, I'm going to prove the haters wrong. I'm going to prove that they thought I couldn't do this and watch me do this and watch me do that. If you prove the haters on, if you prove the haters, if you prove the haters wrong, I'm sorry, I said wrong. The hate comes from the devil, meaning the devil is dictating your motivation and your drive. Because you don't want to prove that haters wrong. You want to prove that God makes no mistakes. You want to prove your supporters right. Not that the haters wrong. You telling me that everything that you put in, every work that you put in, you want to prove the haters wrong? The more you succeed, the haters gonna hate you more. And Claressa, we don't hate you. And we saying, yo, woman, you would have married man, you looking stupid out there. I know it sounds rough, but you looking stupid out there. Tighten up. You telling me that you in a position to motivate and inspire? Always talk about motivating, inspiring women. You inspiring other women, other girls? Oh yeah. Nah, man. You supposed to be smart. You supposed to be, you know what? I'll deal with you when you fix I'll deal with you, and we could go to another level, Papoose, until you handle your situation with that woman, with that wife that you have. Because I'm a woman of God, because you like to reference God a lot, Claressa Shields. So let this man tell you. Let this man, because a woman could tell you, but let a man tell you his perspective. Because there's probably people around you that say, girl, don't worry, I love you and Papoose. Y'all look so cute. Shout out to Papoose. Shout out to Remy Martin. Shout out to you. But you got to handle your business first. Because just like you said in the Shannon Sharp interview, you said, I don't want to look stupid publicly. So be strong enough, will yourself to be like, you know what, Papoose, if you're the one, I'm your best. I could be your friend. I'm your best friend. I'll be here for you if you need me. Handle your business with your wife. Because at this point, you can't even propose to me. Claressa Shields, you've been a fiance before, right, Claressa Shields? You know why you was a fiance? You know why that other man could get down on one knee and propose to you? Because he wasn't married. All that love and all this shit and all the tattoos you got in your fucking titty, the motherfucker can't get down on one knee and put you in position as a wife. You know why? Because he's married, you dummy. Maybe we're saying it rough, but that dummy in the end is to wake your ass up. If you find that as hate, you're a dumb motherfucker. That ain't dumb. That's looking out for you. That's like Punch Drunk. Imagine Punch Drunk being your big brother and, hey, yo, smarten up. You're looking dumb out here. Oh, you saw that Vlad TV interview? When they asked him about Remy, you see the attitude change. I knocked that nigga out. Papoose was proud to knock the motherfucker out that was dealing with his wife. Yeah, you got all the bloggers. You got all the people making fun. And you know every time when they reference you know what he does? He chuckles. How many times you heard Papoose chuckles? She could beat you up. 50 cents with Claressa Shields. She went. Oh, you got a lot of haters. Why you don't go out there and punch motherfuckers out for you? Oh, he could go on freestyle 50 Cent. Ladies and gentlemen, 50 Cent was calling you out. Out your feminist, out your womanist, or whatever you want to call it. We're going to make them new words. He not one time defended you on that freestyle. You know why? Because you ain't nothing but a side piece. And everybody see it and everybody knows it. It doesn't matter how hold your hand, how many times you ask for a kiss. Bitch, you looking dumb out there, man. And we just being here for you. We just getting annoyed that we being here for you and you see everybody else has hate. You great enough. You in your prime. You may be the woman that gets the most cash, the most money. You probably will in the end of your career. You're probably going to be in a great position where everybody see even your public relationship and look at it as respect. I said a long time ago, I said it, I'm going to say it again. Claressa Shields, you will never get respect in hip hop culture with that relationship with Papoose. It's not about just Papoose and it's not about just you. It's because in hip hop, they love the relationship of Remy Ma and Papoose. And Remy Ma is female rapper royalty in hip hop. We love Remy Ma. She's inbred, it's cemented. They love Remy Ma, and we loved as a community. I'm not gonna say just me. I don't give a damn, really too much of a damn, but I understand our community, the hip hop community. There was a lot of people that appreciate that relationship. That relationship was like the real hip hop love, love in hip hop. Papoose and Remy Martin was the real love in hip hop, not the reality, the real love in hip hop. They grown to everyone that knows them. So people respected the relationship. People respected the marriage. People respected the union. People respected the golden child. People respected Papoose when he's out there doing what a lot of men wouldn't do. So the culture see you, no matter how you want to, everybody see you as the side piece, as the next chick. Just like if this was a family. Remember, let's say hip hop. Remember, we count the years in hip hop. 1973, 1970, we count the years in hip hop, right? Papoose and Remy Martin is a history of hip hop when you talk about relationships. Of course, we talking about Jay-Z and Beyonce, a whole different stratosphere, right? Whole different stratosphere. But Papoose and Remy Martin, two rappers, male and female, that was love and hip hop. What's good, love my kids? You understand? You will never be accepted in this community. Thus, the extra pushback, the extra criticism, the extra what you call hate. That's like a family. Let's say this is a house. Let's say that hip hop is a house, right? And there's a relationship there for 15, 16 years. And then there's a breakup. And the man brings a new chick for in Christmas or Thanksgiving. The family is looking at you like this, like, okay. Nah. I give you an example. My brother been with his woman since she was 13 years old. She's a sister to me already. That's it. She's a sister. I don't see her as a friend. I don't see her even when they have breakups and stuff like that. That's my sister. My brother's woman is my sister. She's been in the family too. I know my brother's girl longer than my own sister. And my sister's already married with kids. Yeah. That's how long my brother and his girl been together. If my brother had another girl come on. Nah, I ain't fucking with this shit. Y'all know I'm fucking with Paul. Paul, I don't want to be in this situation. Don't put me in that situation, bro. You know what I'm saying? Paul is my sis. To this day, and I said this story once. I said sometime I bring personal issues so y'all can understand what I'm trying to say. And look, I'm not saying to agree with me. I'm not saying agree with me because there's relationship that they break up and people need to move forward. People need to find that. People do find that extra love, and everybody should be respected. So I'm not saying disagree. All I'm saying that the natural feeling, right? My parents, they've been married. They was married for a long time. They was high school sweetheart. And I said this before in one of the lives, but I want to say this so people can understand. So the Claressa Shields and Claressa Shields enabler understands why she's getting that feedback, why she's getting that, you know what I'm saying, that pushback. And telling you doing music, it's getting worse. You doing music, you trying to look like Remy, it just makes it even worse, woman. It makes it even worse. You're looking like a fool. But let me tell you why you're not going to be accepted like that. My mom and pop was married for a long time. My mom and pop, they raised us. They had a divorce. To this day, if I have Christmas, my mom and my dad is in the same place. The Thanksgiving, my mother had Thanksgiving. My pops hit me up. Oh, I'm downstairs. Yo, open the door because he needed the buzzer. So the buzzer wasn't working. I had to come downstairs, take him upstairs. Boom. My parents really don't talk like that. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of toxic, a lot of the way that was ended or whatever, right? But every holiday, my mom and pop in the same place because my pops is ingrained in my mother's family. My cousins see my pops as Uncle Pete. You know what I'm saying? My grandmother passed away last year. See my pops as her only son. Because my mom and dad been together since high school. Together since high school. 3 kids. My father don't have no other kids from another woman, and my mother don't have no other kids. We come 3 kids from the same mom and dad. My pops has a girl. My pops has a girlfriend. I only met her one time. I told my pops a long time ago. Maybe it was not a long time ago, several years ago. But he's like, yo, I got a girl. I'm like, yo, but I gotta find love. But like, nah, man. Cause my mom is still, she was traumatized by the break of the relationship and all that. My mom hasn't moved on. I said my mom feel like that shit. She don't want no man and stuff. My mom is in her 60s, late 60s and stuff like that. It is what it is. That's it. She don't need that. Right? But my pops came on the Thanksgiving, came upstairs, say hi to the grandkids, my niece, you know what I'm saying, everybody, right? And my mom said, tell them there's more food in the kitchen, fix them a plate. When my father was sick, we had a kidney transplant, had cancer, I had to take something out of his lungs that was building as cancer. Guess who's in the hospital? Guess who's cooking him soup? Guess who's telling me, hey, yo, tell my sister, bring your father this, bring your father soup, bring your father this. And my mother and my father, they don't really talk. They barely look eye to eye. Well, my father is sick, my mom still there. And that's what I mean. I don't know. I haven't seen my father. I know my father has a girl. I haven't seen. He's not around. Because that's it. He's ingrained. It shouldn't feel disrespectful, but it's like everybody understands. She's not gonna be accepted. Your girl, your pop's new girl, is not gonna be accepted like that. I want him to. I want to be happy and spend the rest of his life, but it's nah. I can't even show her love because I know how much my mom is hurt and stuff like that by the whole situation growing up in their relationship. I can't show that woman love. I can't. I won't. I'm sorry. I can't. I feel like I'm going against my sorry, brother. You know what I'm saying? And it's like that. That's the example. You're not going to be accepted, and you're not going to be accepted. And first, people don't like your attitude. That's one. People don't like your attitude. People don't like your character. People don't like your personality. Think about it. Papoose never was a guy that got disrespected. He never had a bunch of vlogs and blogs and YouTube content creators. Never, bruh. We know this man had a career for almost 20 years, never was respected, never everything. Yo, and one thing about he said on the Vlad TV, he said, nobody never disrespect. The only time that I got hate or whatever that people started talking was on when me and Remy when he was talking about trying to debunk the lies of Remy Martin or whatever. Like nobody never disrespected Papoose. Papoose is underground. He's respected by the essence, by the people that appreciate the essence of hip hop. Never had a wild story. Always was respected by the men and the women in our culture. Let's be real, let's be honest. Until he got with the toxic individual. You about to turn 50, my brother, And now you get in the flames. Not because people don't like you like that. It's because this Dracula. This Dracula, bruh. Rasputia. Shanae Shields. Antonio Tarver with a wig. DMX with a wig. You put this woman in position, now you're in position to get criticized. I'm the algorithm. I'm the algorithm. Man, use the algorithm to push the women empowerment. How about that? You got the algorithm. Let me know with the algorithm how many people that you have lifted up. While you've been having the algorithm on hold, let's say for 5-6 months, what have you done with the algorithm? See, put it this way. 50 Cent had the algorithm. He calls it algorithm. What he just did, donated how much? How many foundations? Oh man, oh shit, he locked the deal. Oh shit, he's giving back to the community. Oh stuff. Oh yo. Oh, he just locked in the deal. Oh, he just locked in the deal with Hulu. Hey yo, he used his algorithm, right? He used his algorithm as leverage and does everything else positive. Get businesses, give back to the community, nonprofit organizations, get deals, uplift. So while he's winning and he's getting deals, it provides more jobs for other people. What have you done with your algorithm? I know you're looking on, and I know some your cousin, your brother, your sister, your friend, whoever, your coach, somebody is looking on right now in your live. What have you done with the algorithm? What have you done when you got the eyeballs on Claressa Shields? What have you done? Yeah, the search engine is working good for Claressa Shields. And what have you done? I got my mortgage, I got this, and I haven't paid my mortgage, and Papoose paid for my mortgage with the money that Papoose got, and you got, man, you shouldn't be paying mortgage. That's number one. You calling people broke, you shouldn't be paying for a mortgage. Your shit should be paid off. Calling people broke. Nobody give a damn about nobody's money. Nobody give a damn about nobody's pockets. That's number one. Let me tell you like this. Nobody gives a damn about nobody's pockets of money. As a matter of fact, where I come from, the more you talk about money, shit, you should get robbed. You should get took. That's how it is. That's how it is in the hood. You keep on talking about money, yeah, that motherfucker gonna get you. That ain't the value. You broke in character. You got a broken soul. You got a broke personality. You got broken relationship. You broken everything. Oh, because you got a Louis Vuitton purse. You think, I'm sitting in my pool. No. The more money you have gotten, Claressa Shields, you have looked it more broke and more uneducated. How about that? The more money you have gotten, the more fame you have gotten, the more the spotlight is on you, you look more broke. You sound less educated. You sound more educated with that humble, hungry, confident girl back in the Olympics. And if y'all think I'm lying, go check her interviews in the past. As a matter of fact, you was even more confident in your looks back then. Fuck the makeup. Fuck doing my hair. I do an interview just like that because I'm from Flint, Michigan. I don't fuck anybody up. And I made it from the slums. And I'm great. And I can't wait to make it. And I can't wait to make money and help my family. And bam, 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 bam. You ain't give a damn about your looks. Because your personality and your will and your determination and your courage and the way that you survive is a beauty in itself. You forgot all about that. You think now because toxic has been accepted and abnormality has become the new norm that it's okay. And I understand it. That's why we got to blame the men. Yes, I blame the men for the way that things are in our culture and our society today. I blame the men because we lost being the extension of God. We lost our place. That's why a lot of women nowadays don't respect men. Because men more and more have become unrighteous. We're supposed to provide and protect and secure and love and take care and be the head of the house. And when I'm not talking about just the head of the house in your prospective house, be the head of the house everywhere in your community as well. We lost our position, and that's why we got all these women. Not all these women. I'm talking about the glorified women in position in our culture. Now is a bunch of strippers on the mic. Before we had our Lauryn Hill. Damn. Lauryn Hill ain't need to take her clothes off. Man, she knew how to sing. She knew how to rhyme. She was a poet. She was respected. Shout out to MC Light. Shout out to Queen Latifah. Shout out to the ladies back then. It was a movement of respect. It was a movement of empowerment. And none of these men in the culture of hip hop ever disrespected any woman. And then it got flip side. Oh, now they glorify the Cardi B and the Sexy Red and all these strippers with a mic. And then all these men started doing things that men never did in the past. No disrespect to the ladies and Cardi B's and the Sexy Reds and all that. No disrespect. But let me be real. Let's be honest. The men has fucked up. The men has started wifing up whores. And have glorified wifing up whores. And what that does to a community. It tells other young females that shit, I could be a whore and still be respected by men. The whore stays in the strip club and in the strip. And a man would never wife that shit up. Real men would never wife up whores and strippers. But now, this is what we do. While everybody looking, while the whole world is looking at this community, they already looked down on us. But now the man has taken it to, oh shit, Offset, I'm gonna have babies and then marry strippers. Or Kanye West, shit, I'm gonna marry Kim Kardashian. You could have every fucking woman in the world, and you want Kim Kardashian that's known for sex tapes. What about this dude, Thomas from that was playing from Dallas? Out of all the women, Stallion, really, the men in position. I even think that is a machine. So now there's a community. Now that there's a community, there is a culture of elevating the exotic, the ungodly. The more you take your clothes off is the new wifey type. And what happened to the respectable ladies? What happened to them? We're now, men has elevated the whores. Let's be real. Let's be honest. I'm sorry. Let's be real. Have elevated the scoochies. That these are the women that you should marry. This is the standard. Latrice with the 20 B's. Good looking now. Appreciate you. Good looking now. Appreciate you. God bless. God bless. Appreciate you to the fullest. So now, Claressa Shields had a respectable relationship. I'm not saying that the shit had never ended or nothing like that. That's the relationship ends and stuff like that. It is what it is. Sometimes live happily ever after. Sometimes you have a beautiful family. Sometimes shit fucks up and people lose their love and they do, you know what I'm saying, fornicate, whatever it is, whatever happens in a relationship, it happens, right? But Claressa Shields was respected. Her relationship with with her ex that was her fiance was respected. Did anybody talk shit about her ex? Did anybody ever say shit about Claressa Shields while she was in a relationship with her ex? Did anybody say, damn, Claressa Shields, you shouldn't ever be in a relationship? Damn, Claressa Shields, what the hell is going on? Damn, Claressa Shields, why you with him? Hey, yo, my brother, why you with her? No. I'm in boxing. Some people that, you know what I'm saying, don't follow, just follow Claressa Shields or just follow, they in the hip-hop community or whatever and stuff like that, but really don't follow boxing. Claressa Shields was never degraded, devalued, disrespected. They look at her situation and they look at her relationship and love and say, wow, it's a beautiful thing. She found love. She found something that's secure. They doing it the golly way. Be friends. We see when they got together, we see the proposal and we see the elevation. We see that when they bought a house together, we see it. It was a beautiful thing. Dan Claressa, she was from the slums. She made money. Now look how she's doing, making business and buying a house together with her significant other at the time. No lies, Detractor. Good looking now with the $2 of Platano. Patelito. Good looking down poetry. Let's go. The members. Welcome, God. Welcome. People respected that. We didn't feel like that dude was in the way. That dude was never in the way. You ain't hear this dude get a mic while she was doing it. Hey, yo, that dude used to stay in the cut. Even when she would say shit about men, that dude stayed in the cut. Ain't nobody never say about nothing about her. Man, when they see Claressa Shields, they respected the man that she was with. Right? How you go from respectable situation, respectable relationship to that situation? You know why? Because being ungodly now, and I'm not saying that we perfect. I'm not saying that. But when we reference God, again, I'm not saying that we got to be perfect. We all infallible. But when you reference God all the time, you know that the situation you're in, it's not the good place. And you in position to say, handle your business, because I respect the union. Because if I was in that position, I want that position to be respected and let's get through it because we have a child and blah, blah, blah. It's embarrassing, Claressa. It's embarrassing. And all we're saying is you're in an embarrassing situation. Not that it's embarrassing to love him or it's embarrassing for him to love you, because you could love somebody. You don't have to be an item at the time. But so he could respect. Claressa Shields, let me ask you, does he respect you enough to say, yo, I'll handle my situation. I'll be there for me, rock with me. You know what I'm saying? Because in the end of the day, we're friends, just like they used to say, he's my best friend. But I don't want you looking out there crazy. I want people to respect you because you're in an ideal situation. Let me handle my business first. And I'm gonna be here. You're my friend anyway. And how much you want to bet? If you present that publicly, people gonna be like, that's how you empower other women that could be in a similar situation. Sometimes we need to channel that love. Sometimes we need to channel that hormone. And people gonna respect, like, yo, she got strong will. She want to be respected at every angle. Every angle got to be respected. Because if you could be in a situation like that, why are you putting tattoo on it? Why are you putting tattoo on the titty? Huh? Showing it off. Like, what the fuck, Claressa? And then she'll go in a live. Rap star boxing out of the voice of the UK London. What's good, bro? Big time Shields in the house. What do you mean big time Shields in the house? Us respectable women are here looking at this. Yeah, monstrosity. Yes, Shields got that money attitude now. There's no, but you know what? Rap. We all grown out here, man. You see the analytics, just like people say, look at the algorithm. Yeah, I check my algorithm, my analytics as well. My viewers and a lot of viewers on YouTube on these subjects are grown folks, 25 and up, 30s. The most people that's watching these content, the Claressa Shields, Papoose, and all that, are in their 30s and 40s. We're all grown. So people talking money to us, like type of money, no matter how much you got in your bank account, you could be good or you could have an off year. Money's not the true value. Money not the true value. I worked in a building. I worked in a building. I worked in a residential building where a dude jumped off the 15th floor. I've worked in buildings where I've seen 3 wealthy people jump off. One in the 15th floor, one the 11th floor, and the 11th floor was 2 11th floors, and the 15th floor jumped off. The dude went from, it was at one time, I think I think it was 09 or something, where the stock dropped, and the dude went from 55 million. From 55 million to 6 million. He drew and he wrote a letter and jumped off. Another dude jumped off the cliff when he lost his 6 million art gallery. And the dude was still worth $1 million. He went from 6 to 1 and he jumped off. Because they got no soul. Money was their God. Still millionaires. Still millionaires. So now Claressa she got money. You got money. So now your haters are broke. Woman, you look more broke with money. You think that, yo, folks, you think having a $30,000 shopping spree on Louis Vuitton is a flex? Man, people see that shit like you're dumb. That shit ain't no flex. You know what I said right away? You dumb. You should have gone. You should have gone to an outlet and go to the Louis Vuitton outlet on Woodbury Commons, upstate New York, and you could have cut that 30,000 to 6,000. You dummy. Huh? Oh, you bought some Alexander McQueen sneakers for, I bought that shit for $950. Shit, I bought that shit for $179 on the outlet. I always knew where to go, man. You know, yo, where we from, you know, everything is a bargain. Shit. When I had my puppy relationships, my puppy love and stuff like that, Christmas come around and shit like that. Oh yeah, I'm going to Woodbury. I want, you know, my dream is to have that Gucci purse, my Louis Vuitton purse that costs $1,500. Now I'm gonna get that shit for $300. I'm going to Woodbury Commons. I ain't that dumb. And who you see in Woodbury Commons in the outlet? Them Orthodox Jews, the Asians. Oh, that's why they always got money. That's why they always got money. You ain't never seen an Asian beg. How many Asians you ever seen beg in your life? And they live with us in the hood too. Well, how many times you see the Asians? How many times you see Asian people, Japanese, Korean, Chinese protest? Yo, you even see that the woman getting cans. Don't bother nobody. They don't protest. They don't ask for nothing. They don't, no. I don't care. Are you gonna why protest? I don't care. Shout out to the Chinese people in our neighborhood. Everything go up, but the pork fried rice and chicken wings never go up. Well, it goes up by little cents. You know what I'm saying? Good looking out for the Chinese folks. Everything go up. You could feed a whole family with 2 orders or order and a half. Shout out to the Chinese. They always treated us good in the hood. You know what I'm saying? They never raise it up. Everything goes up. The gallon of milk, gas, everything goes up. The bread, the cornflakes, the cereal, everything go up. Get yourself vegetable fried rice, chicken wings, and stuff like that. Okay, he's all $8.50. Mama, you always good to me. Oh yeah, you want to egg roll? Broke. Put it this way. Put it this way. I am broke. Hey, yo, when I said early on in the live, ladies and gentlemen, one thing about Claressa Shields is if she was referencing her the critics or the people that you do videos and stuff like that, I admit I am broke. You're right. I am broke. I owe too much people. You know why? Because I look at bills like they was real people. Can you imagine if bills was in a physical form? Hey, I was thinking about that earlier. You know why? When you were sitting around and you just thinking about bills, every time you go to the mailbox is a bill. Every time you look at your phone is a bill collector. Is the bill collector, is a bill, is a statement. Every time. Can you imagine if your bills was a physical form? Hell yeah, it feels like I'm broke. It feels like I owe like 15 motherfuckers. Can you imagine if your bill was a physical person? Hey, yo, man. CI, man, I got you. I got you. CI. Who's CI? Car insurance. Yo, more, I got you. I got you in the beginning of the week. You know what I'm saying? I got you in the beginning of the month. I got you. Don't worry. Don't call me and stuff like that. I got you. Don't worry about it. Mortgage. Hey, yo, why? What's good, why? Yo, why? I got you. All right. I got you. Damn. Always knocking on my door. Wi-Fi. LB. Shout out LB. Yo, LB. Damn, LB. Come on, man. For real. You always coming around, man. LB. Damn, you come like twice a month. LB light bill. And motherfuckers got CS. Yo, CS. No knocking. Not me no more, but I'm just saying for other people and stuff like that. CS, child support. Hey, yo, motherfuckers, I owe a lot of motherfuckers each and every fucking week and month. Nigga, I am poor. Yes, I am broke. Ladies and gentlemen, the only exhale that I have is when you actually pay a whole bill and you got like 4 days or a week that you don't need to pay nobody. And it's like, woo! Yeah. Tax man, Mike from Boston, tell him, tax man, hey yo, tax man, I pay LB, CS, IC. I ain't got names. Imagine if your bill was a physical person, bro. And each and every time the motherfucker's calling you, he's knocking on your door. He puts some, yo, notice. Hey, yo, my man, bro. Yo. Hey, you ever had your car repossessed? Oh, yeah, I had my car repossessed before. I ain't lying. I'm not gonna lie. I don't be acting like I had a pretty goddamn life. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I got my ups, sometimes we got our downs. You ever had your car repossessed before? You gotta come up with an excuse and shit like that. Nah, man, shit. Nah, what had happened was You know what I'm saying? I told the lady, you know what I'm saying? I told her that she's gonna handle the bill, and she wasn't paying the car note. Motherfucking bitch. Huh? And you're like, doesn't they feel embarrassed? Anybody ever had their car repossessed before? And now you got to come up with that lump sum to get it back. Anybody was behind on mortgage before? And they send you that letter, like, you know what I'm saying? It's been more than 60 days. And it says, you know what I'm saying? If you're looking for foreclosure, it wouldn't to buy, you got to. How that feels? Oh, yeah. We broke. I'm broke. Oh, yeah. I'm broke. I'm always going to be broke because I'm always going to be owing somebody money-wise. But I'm rich. I'm rich with my kids. Oh, I'm wealthy. Fatherhood, I'm wealthy. When it comes to my children, I got 3 kids. I'm rich. I don't think that Claressa Shields, I don't think you know what type of rich that is. Shout out to the parents. Shout out to all the mothers and fathers out here. You don't know what really rich is. You don't know what value is. You think you know what value is. You think a little paper is value. No. Oh, that's the value right there. Put all the money you have. You can buy one of these. You can't buy King. You can't buy Caden. You can't buy Nova. You can't. That shit is priceless. Maybe for you, it could be broke. But that's treasures right there. You know what also I have? Personal relationship with God. No money could buy that. Nothing, no dollar, no cent, no green, no Europeans, no kronas, no pounds, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Money is important. And the value of sometimes we value money when we have it. Sometimes we don't even value money when we have it. Sometimes we don't even know what to do with it. And some of us are like I'm financially literate. I was even financially literate for a long time because the way that we was raised and built, we don't have people around us in our family that own I'm the first person in my family that own a house. And sometimes when I got this house, I'd be like, motherfucker, when the boiler went out, and I gotta decide whether to buy a new boiler in the winter where it's fucking 9 degrees, minus 13 this winter. Do I buy this boiler that's gonna cost me all this money? Car note, mortgage, light bill. And I'm gonna say like this: when you own a house, the light bill. Come on, anybody that owns a house, what's the light bill? On that heat, you put that heat on. Oh yeah, that light bill comes to like $600 or $700 every month. And when you got older kids, my son is in college. I told my son, hey yo, the first year, I got you. I don't want you to worry about nothing. I got you. I gifted my son a car and good looking out for the support that I also get in the channel, because the support that I get in the channel is also good. It's helped me out too. Shout out to the support. Shout out to the members. Shout out to the donators. Shout out to my brother Queso. Hope you're doing well, my brother. Shout out to Boxing Talk. You know what I'm saying? I had to bury my grandmother last year. Everybody know how that is. And let me tell you like this. Ain't none of the cousins, nobody, none of the kids pitched in for not even $1. Not even for $1. Not $1. We needed to have a funeral and bury my grandmother last year. Good looking now that I had at the time money and then putting my kids through college. And if I have $500 and my son hits me up, Dad, I'm going to this party and stuff like that, because I never want my son to feel like he don't have it or he's around friends and doesn't have. I go broke for my son. I go broke. Sometimes I gave my son money and I know I got a bill to pay. And I say, you know what? I'd rather give it to my son. The clarity that he's doing all right. I catch up on some bills. I do it overtime. I do a little hustle here and there just to get whatever. That's broke. That's broke. That's my broke life. But you know what? At the end of the day, I feel good. I feel good. My son is in college, heading to dorms, and he doesn't have to worry about nothing. And let me struggle. I don't give a damn. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel good. Some people have it good. Some people haven't. Doesn't. I got an autistic son. There's things I have to pay for. There's speech classes, three speech classes a week. A man got to do what a man got to do. You know what I'm saying? So when you have the money, I never look down on nobody that got money. You don't know people's situation, and you could be well off, but you spend it. You spend it certain ways. Patrice pays my bills. Tell me to pay the whole house. Since you want to talk about money, tell me to pay the whole house. Ain't you got an $8 million deal? Pay the whole shit. I put 4 through college, only 1 scholarship. That's all. Hey, right? Obama for the loan forgiveness. You know, hey, and you know when and it's one thing about the college. The older they get, and put it this way, what was my son's gift? What was my son's gift for high school, graduating high school? Bought him a car. Guess what my son did? Shout out to my beautiful son. Right? He totaled the first car in, what was it? 3 months. Guess what I did? I bought him another car. See, when you have it, you just, it's like, and it's a blessing because I was blessed also to help others. You know what I'm saying? I pay for my car, my son's car insurance. He don't have to worry about nothing. My son doesn't work. He just go to school. He's in the dorms. We pay extra for the dorms. Pocket money. The other day, I needed to buy a book, $300. Same day. No, next day. He needed to buy books, almost $300. Next day, he said, next day, pay the car insurance. Next day, Dad, can you give me some pocket money? Ask my son. One day I'm gonna have a live with my own son, and I'm gonna ask him this question: King, have I ever said no to you? Anything my son asked for, he's been getting since he was born. Oh, he doesn't even have to act. It got to the point where my son I don't even know what I want for my birthday. I don't even know what I want. The last time my son said, you know what he wants for his birthday? Last year. What you want for your birthday? You know what my son said? I just want to spend the whole day with you, and I want to go to Dave and Buster like we used to do when I was a kid. He just wanted to feel like you know, when you have multiple kids and stuff like that, and sometimes you do divide. They don't get the undivided attention. Sometimes yes, and stuff like that. And my son just says, I just want to feel like when I was young. He just wanted to feel, because my son is like a daddy's boy. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be with you. I just want to be the whole day with you, and let's go to Dave and Buster's, watch UFC or whatever. His gift is to be with me all day, like it was the good old, because I have an older son. So it was a time when it was just me and him. And he just wanted to feel that it was just me and him. You got that, Claressa Shields? You don't got that. Ain't nothing in your pocket ever gonna feel. That's rich right there. That's rich. That's wealthy. That's anything you have in your bank account ain't even worth none of that. Well, you can't buy that. You don't know the feeling of that. You don't know the feeling of real rich. You don't know the feeling of real wealth. You don't know the feeling of real blessings. Because you don't even look like a person that, or sound like a person that you're grateful. Man, if I say that to my son, he give me a list so big, but he is not. Hey, yo, but father, hey, yo, you got to be the, hey, don't worry. There's times where they got the list, but then there's times where the list is just going to be you. That's the list. I know that just made your heart almost jump, buddy. Oh, man. I could do a whole nother channel of fatherhood. I could do a whole nother channel with fatherhood, because I could tell you the time when I got custody of my son. That's a whole nother story right there. But that's because of you doing your job as a dad. You know what I'm saying? But that's what in all reality, when I did this live, is really to translate boxing to life itself. Is to really point out what's the true broke and what's the true wealth and what's the true value. This is not really about, oh, I'm broke and you're saying that you're broke. This is about what's real broke, what's the real value. So when she's saying you're broke and all, what Claressa Shields is saying this, and let's play what Claressa Shields says.
This is broke behavior. This is broke behavior, y'all. This is broke shit. None of these fake ass, broke ass, crying ass, bald head ass, black ass bloggers ain't came with shit. Bro, broke. Broke, bro. It's brokenness. It's brokenness, bro. It's broke. Y'all obsessed with me. Everything I do. Now, y'all obsessed with my friendships, obsessed with my relationship, obsessed with my family. Y'all just obsessed. And this is every day. Every day you dummies got a whole nother lie. Y'all haven't told the truth about nothing yet.
Your attitude is broke behavior. Your relationship has no value. Your relationship is broke. Because your man can't even propose to you. Your man can't even marry you. Your man can't even say, I want to give you a baby each and every time when you say, I want a baby by this year. I want a baby by the end of the month. Has Papoose said that he wants to give you a baby? Has Papoose said that he wants to marry you? Has Papoose said that he got a divorce? Has Papoose got down on one knee and proposed to you? Your relationship is broke. Your attitude is broke. What more? Your lies is broke too. Your lies. Boxing talk in the building. My brother in Christ in the building. D, brother, you should do a channel on fatherhood to keep it real. The reason why we see the struggles in boxing is because of lack of fatherhood. That's why I feel for Claressa. Like Jesus said, the sheep's without shepherd. Yes, boxing talk. The real preacher in Punch Wrong Boxing talk. I always appreciate your words, man. Your words always. Hey, yo, boxing talk. Your words always hit home. Your words always. Hey, yo, shout out to Boxing Talk, man. Boxing talk, man. Boxing talk, even when I'm in my rants and you in the chat and you say, you know what I'm saying, you always reference God. You have a way to humble situations, humble conversation, humble the content, humble the live in a very positive and gracious way, man. Good looking out, Boxing Talk. Appreciate you. Morally, Mike from Boston. Good looking out, Mike. He said she's morally bankrupt. Facts. Hey, yo, boxing. Hey, Mike from Boston. Mike from Boston was in the live. Yo, because Mike from Boston. New people that's now tuning into Punch Drunk Boxing think that, oh, I'm just a heavy criticism of Claressa Shields. Hey, yo, Mike from Boston. Mike from Boston is proof. He's one of my receipts. I was one of the main supporters of Claressa Shields. Yo, Mike, tell the people in the chat. Am I right or wrong? Mike from Boston been rocking with your boy Punch Drunk Boxing for a long time. Was I one of the primary supporters in the YTBC, the YouTube boxing community, for Claressa Shields? Answer that. Or true. Look at that. Look at that. I just want y'all to know I was a massive supporter of Claressa Shields. I was going toe-to-toe with other boxing content creators, going to other channels, debating about Claressa Shields, to respect Claressa Shields. So she's a queen. And on my channel and on my panel as well, I used to talk about women boxing, and people used to be like, hey, yo, man, don't talk about women in boxing, man. Nobody gives a fuck about women boxing. 2 people pay for the pay-per-view. Her first pay-per-view versus the Care. Punch Drunk Boxing and Ring IQ. The only, and shout out to Ring IQ. Ring IQ, when it comes to women boxing, he does his thing. He does that, especially when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying? His level and intelligence and content and his details, that's it. You know what I'm saying? I speak about women boxing, but not as deep as but there's only 2 people. When I got in this community, only 2 people talking about women boxing. That was Ring IQ and that was me. That's it. Nobody else. That's it. And there used to be debates with other people. No, Claressa, man, she's so fucked up, man. Nah, she got a bad attitude. Nah, and I'm like, nah, she a queen. Yo, we got to respect all the women. There's no need. Right now, we cannot disrespect. We cannot devalue no women boxers right now, because right now we need women boxing might die. It won't be no women boxing. All hands on deck. Every man, this is a gentleman's sport. Let's all support women boxing. I got videos after videos saying that. Carlo the episode with the $10 beans. God bless, Carlo. What's good, bro? I love the energy. Good looking now. Appreciate you. God bless you. God bless you, man. Thank you. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for the donations, man. Everybody else with the super chats and the donation and smashing the like button. Also follow me on Punch Drunk Boxing YouTube. I just did the channel. What was it, like 7 days ago? So follow me on other platforms as well. I want to elevate other platforms as well, because you never know what YouTube gonna do to me. You know what I'm saying? I've been, you know, what you call that? Shadow banned several times throughout my time. So, you know what I'm saying? I want to go live, but also hit the other, other platforms simultaneously, because you could do that with StreamYard. So when I'm going live on YouTube, I could go live if people are more comfortable in Facebook. And I can't go live on Facebook yet because I only got like 10 followers. So help a brother out. If you can follow, if y'all follow me here, also follow me on Facebook. Follow me on TikTok. I got Punch Drunk Boxing. On Instagram, I don't think that you could do it, but it's hard to. You got to go to Instagram desktop and then do it manually. So that's tough. You know what I'm saying? But if you follow me on Instagram as well, you know what I'm saying? because and I'm trying to do this kick stuff, but kick, they didn't even let me go live for the last several times. I don't know what the hell is going on with kick. I don't know, but I got kick. I got like 3 follows in kick, but yeah, I'm trying to elevate the other channels as well, because you never know what's gonna happen with one channel. Good looking now, man. Appreciate you, but yo, yeah, it just got to the point where it was. I felt let down by, as a fan of Claressa Shields, and the way I used to regard and the way I used to speak about her, but she didn't match how I was praising her. I felt I was doing the injustice. I feel like I was doing injustice. I feel like me calling her a queen and looking how the other queens of boxing act. I cannot call Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor and Cecilia Brækhus at the time queens and then match it with how she acts, how she talks, and how she hates, and how she's envious of the other women that's never been envious to her. I love the way that Katie Taylor carries herself. I love how Amanda Serrano carried herself and made it out the slum with no hype. I love the way that Natasha Jonas carried herself. The Queen Cecilia Brækhus, the way that she carried herself. Estrada, the way that she carried herself. Alicia Baumgartner, the way that she carried herself and have a lot of confidence. And I said this before. You know what? There's a real elevation in women boxing. And there's an evolution, not only in women boxing, and I don't want to disrespect any other female, because I shout out to all the females, but I gotta say that, because I gotta be real. I gotta be real as a man. I gotta be real even with the ladies. You know what I'm saying? Like, we being real with Claressa Shields. I gotta be real. Was the evolution in women boxing has been the evolution of women, and how you say it, femininity. What you call it? Like, damn, I forgot. You already know English, my second language. The feminine women athlete. Before, you know what I'm saying, when women play sports, you know, like WNBA, boxing, it was more like tomboy girls, like tomboy driven. And now there's a lot of not the feminist movement. I'm not talking about the feminist movement. I'm talking about the how you said femininity? What's the word? When the women are showing really they're feminine, they're not butchy, it's you know, heterosexual women. You know what I'm saying? It's not a bunch of dykes playing women's sport, you know, acting like men. No disrespect, you know what I'm saying? But you understand what I'm saying? There's an evolution of that in women boxing, and there's an evolution of that in sport. Reese in the WNBA, you know what I'm saying? The relationship with that couple from Miami, the dude from Miami that scored 83 points, and his woman that plays in the WNBA, I forgot her name, but the beauty in showing the lady, you know what I'm saying? The beauty, the feminine women, the feminine athlete. It's become an evolution. It's not tomboy, it's not butchy, it's none of that. So now the men are supporting the heteros. You know what I'm talking about, Clay Moron. I said Clay Moron. You know what I'm talking about, Clay Moron? Clay Moran, my fault. Shout out to Clay. You know what I'm talking about. But it's been the evolution of that. So now men are geared to, there's some men that watch women's sports or women boxing, or they're geared to a certain woman because she look good. Well, hey, this is a male dominant sport. You got to understand that in boxing, it just used to be men watching boxing, and the only women that was around truly was the woman that holds the cards, right? The woman that hold the cards, the Tecate woman, the beer woman, right? The Henneken woman, the Corona, the Tecates, right? That's the only thing. She looking good. But now women, look at the weigh-in. femininity. All right, femininity, right? Those are now, that's the evolution right now. So now men now are paying attention, not really are geared to, so when people be like, oh, yo, you only like Alicia Baumgartner because she look good. No, people like Alicia Baumgartner because she knocks out women and she look good. You know what I'm saying? That's why. And for certain men like myself, I like athletic women. I like sporty women. I'm a sporty guy. You know what I'm saying? When I was playing in the basketball team, I was going out. I used to, my ex was she used to play ball too. We was a loving basketball couple in high school. You know what I'm saying? It's sexy in itself when a woman could play sports and could be sweaty and still be ladylike and feminine. You know what I'm saying? Not butchy and stuff like that. Like, you know, what's good? Love my kids, love my kids, love my kids. The members. With the 20 super sticker. Appreciate you, love my kids. How the grandbabies? Love my kids. How's the grandbabies? You were in your feelings when that interview was talking bad about your ex. You were in your feelings when that interview. Same. But you know what I'm saying? I think that's the evolution right now. You know what I'm saying? And I think that more look at Amanda Serrano. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Katie Taylor. Katie Taylor just got married. And to be honest, I thought that Katie Taylor, I thought she liked it. You know, because we never knew about her relationship. But that's the beauty about it. That when we think about Amanda Serrano, we think about boxing, nothing else. When we think about Katie Taylor, we think about boxing, nothing else. When we think about Alicia Baumgartner, we think about boxing. She doesn't got no story. Women are elevating. They don't have no side shows. There's no woman getting locked up. There's no other woman truly disrespecting and doing something horrible. Michaela Mayer. Women are being women. The beauty about the Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor was that in boxing is to create a buzz, there needs to be some type of drama, some type of trash talk, some type of disrespect. And when I see in women boxing, that women boxing is at the best that it's ever been. Women boxing is at the highest that it's ever been because it was generated and enhanced and has evolved with women being ladies in the front. The girls that has put women boxing right now where it's at. And I believe that fight with Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor, when we look at the history of women boxing, that has put boxing where it's at right now. I'm not saying the Claressa Shield doesn't have a part of that. But for the most part, people are watching women not because they trash talking, not because one is disrespecting and calling the other one a bitch and all that, none of that. That's not what Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor was the highest paid women boxing fight in the history of women boxing. It was pure respect. And these women, throughout the promotion of their fight, was elevating other women. And they was using their platform. Just like I said, Amanda Serrano was using her platform at her highest. She could have been the same thing that Amanda Serrano could have been doing the same thing that Claressa Shields was doing. Think about this. Claressa Shields signs with Win Records and Salida. What is Win Records in boxing? What is win records in boxing? Now put it this way. What was MVP in boxing before Amanda Serrano signed? What was MVP in boxing before Amanda Serrano signed to MVP? What was win records in boxing before Claressa Shields signed? Look what MVP has become. Where are the women now? Is Amanda Serrano's influence? Whose influence? Because people talk about the greatest, the GOAT, but let me tell you like this. Who's been the most influential for women boxing? Amanda Serrano or Claressa Shields? Who has been more influential in the elevation and the elevation and the what you call the not evolve, the evolution of women boxing? Amanda Serrano or Claressa Shields? Where are the women at? Evolution. Thank you. Jay Pitt City in the building. All Baumgartner did was tell Claressa that she wanted to fight her, and she been crashing out ever since. You know why she's crashing out? Good looking out. Appreciate you with the $5. Compra pizza con Coca-Cola. You know why she's crashing out? She's crashing out because Alicia Baumgartner is regarded to have a universal beauty. And she doesn't like that Alicia Baumgartner has emerged after her fight and win versus Terry Harper, right? And after her win, because she felt, Claressa Shields felt, she was rooting for Michaela Mayer. She thought that Michaela Mayer was just going to beat the crap out of Alicia Baumgartner because Alicia Baumgartner made it straight from the mud. No hype, no big deal, no big contract. She made it straight from the mud. Alicia Baumgartner made it straight from the mud. No heavy promotion, no heavy lifting, no co-signers. You ain't hear no other girl say, yo, shout out to Alicia Baumgartner. Alicia, no co-signer at all. She made it straight from the mud. And when she got in position, a lot of dudes also took notice. They appreciated not only that Alicia Baumgartner know how to crack, know how to fight, and she looked good doing it. Claressa Shields didn't like that. Because one of the things that Claressa Shields get criticized, she will say, oh my God, stop lying. The reason why, and I did a video a long time ago. I did a video, and look, let me watch this. I did the video a while ago. Check this out. Check this out. And it has come to pass. Watch this. Watch this video that I did a while ago. Watch this. There you go. Boom. What year is this? Look. Look at this. January 1st, when Claressa Shields outshined by Amanda Serrano and Alicia Baumgartner. It was going to happen. You know why? Because these women was performing and knocking girls out, and Claressa Shields wasn't. See, the thing that has been missing from Claressa Shields that she hates when people say, I got power. No, you don't. No, you don't. Stop lying. You don't have power. You don't have power. You're not the Mike Tyson. You're not the Mike Tyson of women boxing. You are the Paulie Malignaggi of women boxing when it comes to power. You are Paul Spendafora when it comes to power in women boxing. And I've been saying for years, what's holding Claressa Shields back, or maybe not back, was going to elevate these other women that match and surpass Claressa Shields when it comes to performances and the entertainment value is that Estrada was knocking girls out, Amanda Serrano was knocking girls out, and the emerge of Alicia Baumgartner was knocking girls out. Men that is this sport is male dominant is not going to all of a sudden run to see women boxing because they're not being entertained. The reason why Ronda Rousey in the UFC was catching man waves is because she was destroying women. She was destroying women to the point at a time that people started saying, yo, how would Ronda Rousey do with a man? See, let me tell you like this. The reason why people laugh at Claressa Shields when she says, I could beat a man, is because you can't even knock out women. And I said this a while. If Claressa Shields would have been the Mike Tyson of women boxing, knocking everybody out, trust me, when she says, if Claressa Shields she got 18 fights. If Claressa Shields was 18-0 with 18 KOs, trust me, if Claressa Shields said, yo, I think I could beat Rolly Romero, I think I could beat Pete, there will be men that be like, shit. Most men will be like, nah, you still can't beat a man, but the illusion will be there. The illusion of, yo, maybe this girl could knock out a dude, or at least a dude that's 135 pounds or something, right? The illusion. People just don't buy into what they see. People buy into the illusion. We're living in a world that illusion is the new, that perception. Illusion is the new reality. You see how people say delusional. Claressa Shields is delusional. But people also buy into illusions as well. Is the reason why people thought that Mike Tyson at almost age 60 was going to beat the crap out of Jake Paul because they saw Mike Tyson working out and they see Mike Tyson's body and say, oh my God, that's the Mike Tyson I used to. Mike Tyson is back. He's back. Wild thing. It's him. The illusion that Mike Tyson gave by working out and putting out those training clips is like, yo, Mike Tyson is going to knock out Jake Paul. And then we saw the reality. Man, he's old. Because illusion sells. Poetry in Motion. One of the members have joined the family. Shout out to Poetry in Motion, joining Love My Kids and the rest. Savage in the building also.
This is broke behavior. This is broke behavior, y'all. This is broke shit. None of these fake ass, broke ass, crying ass, bald head ass, black ass bloggers ain't came with shit. Bro, broke. Broke, bro. It's brokenness. It's brokenness, bro. It's broke. Y'all obsessed with me. Everything I do. Now, y'all obsessed with my friendships, obsessed with my relationship, obsessed with my family. Y'all just obsessed. And this is every day. Every day you dummies got a whole nother lie. Y'all haven't told the truth about nothing yet.
Yes. Oh.
You can't even tell the truth that you got knocked out by a dude. Remember Ronda was saying she can beat up Floyd, and we was like, yeah, right. We gave Ronda Rousey some flame. We gave Ronda Rousey flame. You know what I'm saying? Oh, trust me, Ronda Rousey got her hate in the UFC as well. When she was getting her ass beat by Holmes and stuff like that, and her character changed. You know what I'm saying? She got flame too. It wasn't about black and white. No, she got flame too. Shout out to J Pitt. Facts. But she can't even, Claressa, you can't even tell the truth. You said that he took padding out his glove. Who's the liar? You said that you got a $8 million deal, but yet on CBS, you said that that's just a number that we threw out there. And you said, you came to my channel and said that you want to sue Punch Drunk Boxing because you thought you said I was lying. Well, you and CBS said that it's an $8 million, but it's a number that we threw out there. But we're gonna get we could get more than that if you. So what is the contract? You said it was 18,000 people, but in a boxing setting, the more that they could have is 17,000 plus. Not 18,000. You said it was sold out. How much you got paid in the Franchon Crew de Jeune fight? What was your guaranteed purse? Franchon Crew de Jeune said that her payday, she got less than what she got before. So you can't be the cash cow of women boxing, because the cash cow of women boxing, when it comes to the cash cow when boxing, your opponent get the most money that they ever made. Go ask Gervonta Tank Davis' opponent how much they made before fighting him. Go ask Canelo Alvarez opponents how much they made before fighting him. Go ask Floyd Mayweather's opponent how much they made before fighting him. When you're the cash cow of boxing, go ask Edgar Berlanga how much he got paid. Go ask how much Caleb Plant got paid. Go ask how much Jaime Munguia got paid. Go ask how much Rocky Felden. Go ask how much John Ryder. Go how much they got paid. Because I know when Amanda Serrano fight a girl, they getting more money than they ever got paid. Just like when Katie Taylor fought Amanda Serrano fight Katie Taylor, they get more money than they ever got paid. When you fought Franchon Crew de Jeune said that she got paid way less fighting you. So who's the cash cow of women boxing? What are you doing to elevate? You can't even change your opponent's life. Am I lying? Or Franchon Crew de Jeune is lying? Doesn't seem like you was trying to send a cease and desist letter to Franchon Crew de Jeune. Franchon Crew de Jeune try to send it on you. What are people lying about? What are people lying about? Are they lying that when they dish you because the relationship that you in, are they lying that Papoose is not married? Or we all wrong, that we all got it wrong? Did anybody hear that they finalized the divorce? I don't give a fuck if they get a divorce or whatever. I'm just saying the facts. You get mad. But it's a divorce. Like we see in the DM. It's called divorce. Divorce where? Papoose said, I love her the same. In the Vlad TV. In the Vlad. Yeah. Papoose, get a tattoo. Get a tattoo in your chest of Claressa Shields. You still got a tattoo of Remy Ma. That's what it is. Get a tattoo. Show your girl that you love her. Get a tattoo. You love her the same. Why, if Remy Ma and Papoose was not in the same store during Christmas weekend in the leather store in my city, New York City, downtown, Soho, with Papoose, am I lying? Or we lying? And if we lying, why did the designer took that video out? And trust me, I know people that know the designers. This is my city. Remy Ma was with Papoose. And Claressa Shields know it. Everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. Remy Ma and Papoose was together in the leather store. downtown. Oh, we lying. Or you gonna sue anybody that said they was together? Because Remy Ma could sue, Papoose could sue, you too could sue, everybody could sue. But he erased that video. Why? And he had to explain himself. So now when people say that you're the side piece, because it's one thing when parents are exchanging, not exchanging, but the only way that you're actually, if you're not dealing with your ex, right? If you got kids, the only way that y'all not dealing with it, that is almost acceptable. You dropping, picking up your child, right? Y'all could talk a little bit what's going on in school, medical, things of that nature, what they need or something like that, whatever. That's the conversation because y'all have a child. But them chilling together and the child ain't there. And people looking at you like you a side piece. You have glorified to be a side piece. But it's all right. We live in a society that we have accept dudes wifing up. Look, we have a show and people respect Michael Blackson. And people respect his baby mom too. La Chinita, the Asian one, the Cambodian chick. Look at the comments. They love her. Women like her. Women like Michael Blackson's baby mom, the Cambodian chick. Look at the chat. Oh, yo, why he did her that wrong? No, what you mean he didn't do nothing wrong? She and him have a deal that he could date other women. Just don't fall in love, but you could date other women and fuck other women. And maybe you're in the same situation. Maybe, I'm assuming, maybe Papoose and Remy Ma is in a situation when they're like, yo, I mean, we've been together for a long time. Just go have fun with somebody. You go have fun. They probably acting like Will Smith and Jada Pinkins. Like they've been together for so long, it got boring. They rekindle the flames. Let's just have fun. Don't worry about it. I still love you. You know what I'm saying? Go have fun. I have fun. You know, at the end of the day, when we grow old, sex is the last thing we're gonna think about. Right? Maybe they have a deal. And you know, now they're celebrities. This is a celebrity relationship. You know, that celebrity relationship, they have a whole different type of rule set. You know, they have a whole different type of morals and principle. You know, being swingers is not a like, it's like nothing. Right? It's like it looked like a lot of relationships in the celebrity world is swingers, a bunch of swingers. And it's okay. That's why Will Smith is good with Jada Pinkett, and Jada Pinkett is good with Will Smith, and Remy and Papoose, they haven't had a divorce. And why? She would be more like if it wasn't on that BS beating men, and men are stronger than faster, her best at the same. Yeah. I think she would have, yeah. But that's what I mean. She rubbed a lot of men wrong in a male dominant sport. She doesn't have respect for men. And then she infiltrated herself in the hip hop culture with a bad introduction. You know what I'm saying? Because people like Remy Ma. You see, when Remy Ma is doing a concert, people love her. And even there's people out there that be like, yo, but Remy Ma fuck the dude and shit. People like her. Shield's relationship is all over the world. Yeah. She says she didn't want to be embarrassed. Now, can you imagine? Now, put it this way. Let me say like this, Claressa Shields and the people that want to enable Claressa Shields. If Papoose, I'm gonna tell you how much they respect, and the reason why you will never be accepted in the community in hip hop, that relationship that you have, right? Especially how y'all came about. If Papoose and Remy Ma, he goes back home, He goes back home. He comes back downstairs and goes back home to Remy Ma. And they get back together. Hip-hop culture will celebrate them. You're going to see the comment section. You're going to see all the bloggers and vloggers. You're going to see everybody happy for Remy Martin and Papoose. I'm not saying they got to be together, but I'm just telling you the energy that it's going to be. If Papoose says, I'm going back home, and they have reconciled their relationship, everybody in hip hop will celebrate that. They won't give they won't give a fuck about the guy that he knocked out. They won't care about the Claressa Shields situation. Everybody will love them. They will have all the respect in the world in the hip hop culture, just like DJ Envy said in her face. You know, I wish that y'all could have come together. She was there. You know why? Because they like them. They respect them. And where that gonna leave Claressa Shields? With a Papoose tattoo on her titty. Hey, yo, I have more respect of the woman that got blue face tattoo on her face. What's her name? What's her name? Christian Rock? What's her name? Something Rock. Christian. I have more sympathy, empathy of her than a Claressa Shields. I have more. I think I respect that girl for whatever I just do. I respect that girl more than Claressa Shields. What's her name? The one that got blue face, the blue face tattoo on her face. And her chest too, she got it. The one that she's gonna do the boxing shit. Crenshaw Rock, something like that. She got worldwide popularity for the wrong reasons. Exactly. She's not doing nothing with the algorithm. Who's her fighter? Who she signed? Who's her fighter? Because Caroline Dubois is not her fighter. Krishan Rock, evil too. She could be evil, but what I'm saying is, I feel I give her more of a, you know what I'm saying? I think I respect her more than Claressa. He said, Roxy said, now they both idiots. I ain't saying that she's not. I'm just saying I get a little more respect than her. The dude is an idiot too. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, the dude is an idiot too. But if Papoose goes back to Remy Ma, what that leaves Claressa Shields? You got to put a bunch of Coast Guards and police officers next to every cliff there is. Every cliff there is. Oh, it's gonna be bad. People are gonna think that she's on suicide watch. Because if Claressa Shields cannot handle regular content creators, boxing content creators, hip-hop vloggers and bloggers or whatever, she can't handle a Tasha K. She can't handle what's the dude that he does channel. She can't handle a Mr. Skinny. She can't handle what's the other guy's name? I think it's Battle Truth. I think I seen a video with Battle Truth. What's the other she can't handle Sweet Ma. She can't handle Punch Wrong Boxing. She can't handle her cousin. She can't handle a bunch of channels and a bunch of vloggers. She can't handle it. She can't handle regular people that she be on their DMs. She can't handle a Maserati bud. How is she going to handle a Papoose saying, I ain't fucking with you no more. I don't want you, you know what I'm saying? Let's be friends. I'm going back with my wife. If she can't handle a punch drunk boxing that got 110 people looking on, my reach is not no Tasha K. My reach is not no Tasha K. I have a very small niche channel in a niche sport. And she can't handle. She can't handle the tweets. She can't handle the Facebooks. She can't handle the comment section. She can't handle the videos. She wants to sue everybody. And then she don't sue anybody. Can you imagine what happened? Can you imagine if she loses? Yo, it's going to be triple times worse than how Deontay Wilder took his loss versus Tyson Fury. It's going to be worse than when George Foreman took his loss with Muhammad Ali when he left boxing for 10 years. It's going to be the worst situation that you ever seen from a fighter before. Because if she can't even take her being knocked down in sparring, she can't even take that. Or they cheated me. Or he took padding out the gloves. Or this, you had a headgear. Why would he even care about taking padding out the glove when you got a stupid headgear? She can't even take a sparring matchup. Can you imagine if she loses to Shadeja Green? Oh my God. Take out all the butter knives and sharp knives away from the kitchen in her house. She will harm herself. God forbid, the way that she responds and the way that her mind is at, God forbid, I do not want this. She is a champion. She got family, she got friends, she got loved ones. She's a very, very great athlete. She's a very, very great fighter. She is one of the best. She is one of the best we ever seen that ever laced up a glove in women boxing. I do not think that she can handle a loss. I think it will be very detrimental. Mentally, I think she in the position to truly harm herself. Because if she loses to a Shadeja Green, everything that she truly interferes about herself, lack of attraction, she don't feel like she beautiful, she don't feel this, she feel. Oh, it's gonna be bad. I don't even. Matter of fact, I don't want her to lose because I think if she lose, she probably take herself out. Critique, shit, talk, hate comes with being celebrity. She should thank you. Yeah, of course, she should. And it's not even hate though. C4, it's not hate. It's just the hard truth. It's just the hard truth. She can't handle the hard truth. That's why it's good for her to go to these channels that has nothing to do with boxing, because she could say everything who she is in boxing and what she's done. She could go and talk to Gilly the Kid. She could go to the Breakfast Club and say, I did 18,000 sold out. I'm the first woman to ever made $1 million. I have an $8 million contract. I have this. I am a 19-time world champion, but you got 18 fights. Claressa Shields could say anything she wants and everybody will eat it up outside of the sport of boxing. But she knows if I had an interview with Claressa Shields, she knows that she's not going to say to Punch Drunk Boxing, I am a 19-time world champion. No, you're not. You have 18 fights. You cannot be a 19 world champion. Time world champion. You could be a unified champion, undisputed world champion. If you beat a girl that has 2 titles, you don't become a 2-time champion. If you fight a girl that got 3 belts, you don't become a 3-time world champion because she got 3 belts and you're become a 3-time world champion. No, it's not like that. You don't say it like that. It won't rock with a boxing channel, with a guy that knows boxing. She can't say she's the first person to ever make $1 million in women boxing. You're lying. No, you're not. You know you wasn't. But Shannon Sharp don't know. So Shannon Sharp can't right away correct her. None of these people outside of boxing is correcting her because they don't know boxing. They don't know boxing. That's like me going to a stranger and say, hey, yo, you punch drunk? Yo, how much you do in your channel? Yeah, man, I do like 5. Yeah, I make like $1 million. Oh, that's what's up, yo. Yeah, man, I heard content creators be making money, yeah. And you collide. That's almost like if you go to another neighbor, you everybody knows you. You've been living in the same neighborhood for 20 years. And then you move and you go to another country. And you move to the UK. And you have a new reputation, new home. And they be like, yo, have you ever done this? Or you ever been with this? Hey, yo, woman, yo, put it this way. A woman could be like, I only had one man. But back in her neighborhood, she blazed the whole block, brothers and cousins. And she moved. She from New York, and she moved to North Carolina. And she got a whole new, it's blank. She has no reputation. She got a new reputation. She's respectable. Back in the hood, she's like, oh, she a little hood rat. Not no more. She got no kids, so she can't, there's nothing to show that she was a little fast chick. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Claressa Shields is when she goes to another platform that is not a boxing platform. She could say whatever, and they'd be like, "Oh, like you're great, you're so great," you know. Oh shit, Shannon Sharp ain't even correct, even if she knew. Yeah, you know what it is? It's not that they want. It's not, and sometimes it's not that they don't know. Is that she has the attitude to be combative, and dudes don't want to go back and forth. See, you could go back and forth for certain chicks, but with a Claressa Shields, you just don't want to go. You don't see how these guys look at her. Yo, I don't know how even Bud Crawford and Shakur Stevenson be. Even when Shakur Stevenson was in the locker room preparing to fight Teofimo Lopez, and I see the clip, oh, she lied. I'm like, she wants to take over the room. Sit in the corner, bro. Sit in the corner. Step inside the ring with that. You just wanted the clown. You just wanted to fog up the light of Caroline Dubois. You wanted to steal her spotlight. You went out there to the UK to promote yourself. Caroline Dubois, stay away from this woman. Caroline Dubois, stay away from this woman. She ain't went out there for you. I don't think so. She went out there for herself. She went out there because Win Records and Salida Promotion, they're not going to promote her. She's in a promotional company. They're not going to promote her. She has to do everything herself. So, yeah, I'll give her credit for going out there to keep her name out there. But she ain't go out there for Caroline Dubois. Before Caroline Dubois fight, where was Claressa Shields? Claressa Shields just started talking about Caroline Dubois. You know why? Because Caroline Dubois is praising Claressa Shields. And what I said a long time ago, Claressa Shields only show that fake love to people that kisses her ass. And Caroline Dubois looked like she worships Claressa Shields. And she likes to be worshipped. The casuals have to walk on eggshells around her. Yep. Mm-hmm. It's true.
This is broke behavior. This is broke behavior, y'all. This is broke shit. None of these fake ass broke ass, crying ass, bald head ass, black ass bloggers ain't came with shit. Bro, broke. Broke, bro. It's brokenness. It's brokenness, bro. It's broke. Y'all obsessed with me. Everything I do. Now, y'all obsessed with my friendships, obsessed with my relationship, obsessed with my family. Y'all just obsessed. And this is every day. Every day you dummies got a whole nother lie. Y'all haven't told the truth about nothing yet.
Because you're comfortable with the lie. Who you got, Dubois or Alicia? I got Alicia Baumgartner. I think that the more you see Caroline Dubois, she's very athletic. I like the way that she pivots. You know what I'm saying? I like the way that she pivots. She got good footwork, but I think she's highly predictable, and I think that she winds down in the later rounds. You know what I'm saying? Even with Camila, I think that fight was even a little bit closer. I think they didn't give Camila any credit in the fight before the Terry Harper fight. But I think I think Alicia Baumgartner is just as athletic, probably even more athletic. I think she's a little bit stronger. I think she has more experience. I think she has better punch selections. You know what I'm saying? I think she a little smarter than I think right now everything with Caroline Dubois is more physical. And I think that right now Alicia Baumgartner has put everything together. I think it'll be a good fight. As a matter of fact, I think it'll be a great fight. I think it'll be an entertaining fight because both of these girls both of these girls are highly athletic. Maybe you could say that Alicia Baumgartner and Caroline Dubois is the most athletic outside of, because Katie Taylor is also athletic as well. Katie and Amanda Serrano, but they're older, so I'm gonna give their spring. They got their springs, and right now I could say that Caroline Dubois and Alicia Baumgartner is the most athletic. You know what I'm saying? Out of the two. So I think that is a good matchup. It's a good matchup. But I side a little, I think it's a 60-40 fight. Alicia Baumgartner right now. But you can't outage Caroline Dubois if you know what I'm saying, if 2 more years, how old is Alicia Baumgartner? Alicia Baumgartner, what, 30, 31 years old, 30, I believe so. And Caroline Dubois is 25 years old. She's not even in her prime yet. I always feel like 27. Well, I used to say this about the male fighters. 27 from 32, I believe, is the prime in boxing, where your physical ability, your intellect is coexisting at the highest level. Alicia or Amanda, that's tough. That's tough because I don't think Alicia Baumgartner has ever faced anything with the power of Amanda Serrano. And Amanda Serrano, she finished strong. And Amanda Serrano was a constant pressure. I think it will be, right now it will be tough. Because the thing is, I really don't even see Amanda Serrano slowing down. That's the scary part. And Amanda Serrano was 37 years old. That's right now is a and Amanda Serrano has fought in upper weight classes, so she knows how to get strong. And Alicia is tough fight. I still was slight with Amanda a little bit on this one, but Amanda Serrano is fighting July 30th. Alicia Baumgartner is fighting April 17th. It gives me a little bit more indication where Amanda Serrano is at. I mean, Amanda Serrano she's not. Amanda Serrano is still looking young. You know what I'm saying? So right now, I'm slaying with Amanda just a bit, but let's see how Alicia Baumgartner gonna do. How Alicia Baumgartner gonna do next this fight? How's she gonna look? Because Alicia Baumgartner now is walking. It's her prime. You know what I'm saying? And Alicia Baumgartner haven't had a KO in a long time. She haven't had a stoppage in a long time as well. So let's see. Right now, I side with Amanda with the experience, because Amanda Serrano, even with the loss of Amanda Serrano and Katie Taylor, she could learn a lot from that as well. I haven't seen Amanda Serrano slow down yet. And remember, she moved up 3 division up to fight Katie Taylor and held her own. And I think that Katie Taylor still is a little bit better than Alicia, but in all, you know what I'm saying, with combination of punches, I think that I think Katie Taylor, when it comes to skill, technique, and skill set, she's still the best when it comes to technique. Combination of punches, jab, footwork, all that. Like when it comes to the whole body of technical, Katie Taylor is still, you know what I'm saying, you know, and she's smart enough to adjust. Katie Taylor can find the inside and the outside. You know, sometimes Amanda Serrano abandons the jab. You know what I'm saying? She just goes to the body a lot. She wants to find the inside and make it rough. And I think that, you know, she got a power jab as well. You know what I'm saying? So, but I think Katie Taylor overall, I think she got the best skill set out of all the female. And I could say that Katie Taylor, Alicia Baumgartner also has the overall skill set. Also, I believe that Michaela Mayer also, when it comes to like tech skill set from every layer, I think that Katie Taylor, Alicia Baum, Michaela Mayer, you know, when it comes to the body work, I think nobody's better than Amanda Serrano. Power, Amanda Serrano. Jab, I give it to Michaela Mayer and Alicia Baumgartner. I do like Sandy Ryan as well. I like Sandy Ryan as well. She did give Michaela Mayer a run for her money. You know what I'm saying? I like Natasha Jonas too. A little old, but I'm a little older and stuff like that. But Natasha Jonas is good too, man. And I like Chantel Cameron. Chantel Cameron is a dog, bro. When Chantel Cameron is on, it's gonna be hard to beat her too. I wish at the time that Jessica McCaskill was a little bit younger. You know, she was young. Sugar Nix is good. Scottney is great. I like Scottney. I like her a lot. You know, I wish Estrada would have never retired that early. You know what I'm saying? That damn, man, you just Estrada right now, where women boxing is right now. Maybe, I don't know. Estrada could have got her $1 million already. I think Estrada is $1 million fighter. She fell in love. She got married. Did Estrada got a kid? Yeah, she had a kid. Alicia got arrogant when she stopped fighting in the Al Heyman backyard to the real garden at Madison. I think Alicia Baumgartner confident. She got a lot of confidence. She know how to talk. You know what I'm saying? And even her confidence could maybe rub people the wrong. I see a lot of people. I see people be dissing Alicia Baumgartner, but I think they still trying to shame her with the positive tests in the past. You know what I'm saying? And they're trying to shame her with the PED or whatever. But I think Alicia Baumgartner confident doesn't push people away. I think Alicia Baumgartner's confident is where it needs to be. Where it needs to be, like, it's in the borderline of, or about to sound arrogant, but it's where it needs to be for a fighter. And it doesn't push women away. It doesn't push men away. It's not the arrogant confident. It's the confident that is highly respected. Claressa Shields is delusional confident. Is the, man, shut the F up. You great, but shut up now. You know what I'm saying? That is the delusional confident. But sometimes do people say that to be great, you have to be a little bit delusional. Sugar Nix is good. She good. She's really good. I don't know how great she's going to be, but she's really, really good. And you know what it is about the women, though? I think the women are more focused than the men. In the position, like if you look at all the women in the position with the elite women are more focused than the elite men, in my opinion. These women, look, Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor just got married now. But this is her last year. She's got her farewell fight. So finally, she's now giving her life outside of the ring a chance. Amanda Serrano, no relationship, no man. Michaela Mayer's been in a relationship, but she never let her relationship distract her from boxing. You could tell that Michaela Mayer's is married to the game. Alicia Baumgartner as well. Sugar Nicks as well. Scott, you could see all these women that, hey, Shadeja Green is married, but look at Shadeja Green is not like she is a homebody, married, does a lot of great things in the community and stuff like that. Came in the game in the relationship, so she's married. So that it's not she's just fooling around and dating. You know what I'm saying? Like these women are highly mature and they understand that in boxing is all in. With the men, they get money. You see Devin Haney, Gervonta Tank Davis, even T.O., you have problems with the wife. If you think about a lot of these men, they even, they have a lot of women problems. The relationships are getting in the way of or being a distraction. These other women don't be in a relationship. Now, Claressa Shields, is her relationship being a distraction? Oh, yeah, she's winning. But everything I've been saying ever since the Lanny Daniel fight, when she loses, or if she loses, people are going to really say that the distraction was her situation with Papoose. Watch. They're not going to say, when you win it, they're not going to say that's almost like Adrian Broner. We know that, he's having some problems, but he's winning. When you're winning, you could shove a lot of these problems under the rug. When you lose, that's when everything comes out. Good looking now. Yes, sir. That's yay and punch. Yay and punch. But ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know, man. Thank you for rocking with me tomorrow. We're gonna be talking about these matches. I know we still had to talk about the Xander Zayas versus Jerome Bruce Ennis. I believe it's a good fight. I think it's a 55-45 fight. I think Jerome Bruce Ennis is gonna. If I needed to make a prediction, I'm still siding with Jerome Bruce Ennis in this fight, but I think it's gonna be a tough fight. I think Xander Zayas has grown a lot in the last 2 years. His body is a transformation. He has the experience. He's the one that wants this big fight. I don't know if really Boots Ennis really wanted Xander Zayas, because remember, he wanted about to get the virtual T, so he ain't wanted the belts. You know what I'm saying? Josh Kelly already signed up for Boots Ennis. Eddie Hearn said it. He didn't want Josh Kelly after Josh Kelly beat the boogeyman. So they didn't want Josh Kelly after Josh Kelly beat the boogeyman, but they wanted Josh Kelly before he fought the boogeyman. But now, as a champion, he didn't want it. So I don't know if Boots Ennis does. Yes, he's gonna fight the guy that got the 2 belts, but is he fighting Xander Zayas because of the belts? Yes, but all because he believed that Xander Zayas is the weakest link, knowing that Josh Kelly signed up for the fight, and both of these guys is with Matchroom. So now I'm looking mentally. I think that mentally, from the outside looking in, was in the surface. I think that Xander Zayas want Boots more. It's not. He wants to be great. He wants to let the people know. See, Boots is what he's saying. How many times he said it in the interview? And shout out to Boots Ennis. I'm the cash cow. It's money. Xander Zayas ain't say shit about money. Xander Zayas ain't say nothing about money, and he's the A side. You feel me? Xander Zayas ain't say nothing about money, and he's the A side. Boots is the B side, talking about he's the cash cow. So physically, I believe that Jerome Boots Ennis, technically wise, is better than Xander Zayas. I believe when we're talking about jazz footwork, power, all that, I got Jerome Boots Ennis. But it's hard to also make an assessment of a 23-year-old that his level of growth at this point could be more than Jerome Boots Ennis. You know what I'm saying? 23 in boxing. I know we're spoiled with Mike Tyson becoming a heavyweight, undisputed heavyweight by the age of 20 and 21. I know the history of Wilfred Benitez becoming a champion at the age of 17. But 23, you're still a baby in boxing. And maybe that Jerome Boots Ennis is smart like Floyd Mayweather. That Jerome Boots Ennis is going to do and is smart like Floyd Mayweather. And he's not going to make the same mistake that Canelo Alvarez would have made. See, Canelo Alvarez should have fought David Benavidez at the age of 23 and stuff like that when Benavidez was fucking up. I would have fought David Benavidez right there and get that thing out of the way. But not this David Benavidez. Now you don't even want that. Now you not Canelo. Not that. See, Floyd Mayweather fought Canelo Alvarez at the age of 23. Because that Canelo Alvarez that fought Triple G and beat Triple G, that Canelo Alvarez that it is a whole different type of Canelo Alvarez than the Canelo Alvarez that Floyd Mayweather fought. Floyd Mayweather was smart. Get him while he's young, before he goes into his prime. Boots Ennis getting Xander Zayas now is smart. But also, we don't know how much growth, because look at Xander's eyes look like he's, like when he said that, he's winning 190 pounds. But let me tell you like this, that 190 pounds was not a sloppy 190 pounds. You understand what I'm trying to say? That Xander Zayas, he's 190 pounds, but that ain't no slouch 190 pounds. That's muscle still in the gym working out, gym rat 190 pounds. It's a difference when you see a guy walking around, okay, he's out of shape and he's gonna go to fat camp. That's not a fat camp, my brother. What that Xander Zayas is not a fat camp. Fat camp is what we saw Adrian Broner prior to the contract with Don King and seeing with a belly and stuff like that. That's fat camp. Fat camp is when we see what's his name? Gervonta Tank Davis before Gamboa. That's fat camp. That's fat camp. Xander Zayas, hold on. Let me see if they show a picture right now. Let me see. That's not fat camp. That is not fat camp, folks. No, that's not a guy that's out of shape. That's a guy that's resting, eating, but still working out. His time off, that's right there a guy that, he has his time off. Maybe not running a bunch of miles and stuff like that, not doing the road work, but he's in the gym sparring. And he's in the gym hitting the pads and hitting the heavy bag and still doing his push-ups and pull-ups. And doing his little pre-camps. That's not a slouch. So when Boots Ennis said, look at him, he's going to fat, that's not fat camp, my brother. And Boots Ennis should know better. Because how did Boots Ennis look when he was with Canelo Alvarez? Strong, big. That wasn't fat camp. And what he did to his last opponent. Hold on. This was Boots Ennis. That looked like 190 pounds right there. And that was around the time with the Canelo Alvarez. You know what I'm saying? That's not fat cam. That's staying in the gym, but you're not cutting weight. Xander's eye looking strong. You know what I'm saying? That video, that was just 3 days ago. I don't know what Boots Ennis was talking about. Nah. I think Boots Ennis truly never seen Xander Zayas up close like that. And he's like, when he first seen that, when he first had the face off, I think Boots Ennis noticed something that he didn't notice before. He's like, what did Boots Ennis say? Oh, it's fat cam. Well, he was saying, oh, he got a big head. It's gonna be hard to miss. I don't think that Boots Ennis knew how big Xander Zayas was. Pause. I think he was surprised by Xander Zayas. That first face-off, I think he was surprised. Oh shit. Yo, this guy. Oh shit, this guy is kind of fuck. He's gonna rehydrate good too, bro. If he's like this right now and he in shape, then he look at his neck, yo. Look at his God. I mean, he's 23. I thought he was still a little kid. I think he was surprised because he kept talking about how Xander's eyes look. Oh, I ain't gonna miss his head. I don't think he was surprised. He was surprised. He thought that Xander's eyes was still that little kid that everybody was talking about. Yo. Stepped out, but it's late for me. Thanks for the laughs and knowledge punch. You really are reaching new demographics. Chat is awesome too. Good night, y'all, man. Good night. Good night. Good night, man. God bless you. God bless you, man. God bless everybody in the chat, man. I'm about to call it a night too, man. Get a little sleepy. Give me a little midnight snack. Feel me? Hope everybody having a good night. Hope everybody has a great Friday morning. We probably go live later on to I don't know, because a lot of people don't be in live, I mean, you know, in social media too much Friday nights like that. But I'll drop several videos. I'll probably go live, you know what I'm saying, tomorrow as well. But man, shout out to everybody. Hope you have a great Friday morning. God bless each and every one of y'all. You already know God first, everything second. Fight plus survive equals true champions. The best investment you can make in your life is have God in your heart. Shout out to all the modern day warriors, modern day gladiators, the one that put their life for the line for pure entertainment. Also, shout out and prayers go out to Claressa Shields as well. You know what I'm saying? It's tough love. It's tough love. We keeping it real. We love you out here, man. Claressa Shields, we love you. Don't. It's a lot of jokes. It's a lot of jokes, but there's a lot of but all truth within those jokes. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know, you don't got a nice personality. You got great skills, but we all a work in progress. In the end of the day, we all a work in progress. I'm God's child, so you know what I'm saying. All praise go out to you, man. All praise go out to you. And for the rest of the women, you already know, man. Support the ladies. Alicia Baumgartner, April 17th. Shadeja Green versus Lanny Daniels on the co-main, Madison Square Garden next week. This week we got Tyson Fury back in the ring. We got Conor Ben versus Regis Prograis. You feel me? Boxing is good. Boxing is great. God bless. I'm out of here. Good night.